One to
Yes,
say
no.
yes, we're just about
And
to.
by yes, I mean no.
I am not, because
We alive. Alive.
Alive.
All right, welcome back.
I'm dead.
Well, I gotta go
All
take the
right.
dog for a walk. I'll be back in a minute. Nice knowing you, gents.
Back. I'm going to take it over for a while. For viewing purposes and for you guys, because it has been a little while, we need to recap what happened at the end of Josh's sessions, as well as my one shot we did for Josh's birthday, because that is relevant. If you can remember. And I will roll to see who does so. How do we do it? Okay, I guess I have a list of people here. Let's do that.
Stag tonight, boys.
Dude, this Peerless is freaking fantastic. It's like honestly one of my top 5s.
Really?
Yeah, it's freaking great.
Is that the red or green one?
Yeah, it's red. It's a small batch bourbon. It's 111 proof.
Seen that at Costco.
Yeah, that's why I got it. I'm like, this. I heard this is really good, and it sells for way more than they sell it here. So I'm like, I'm gonna get it. Anyways, rolling a what? What are we doing at D8?
I believe so. Yeah.
Free. That will be James.
Fuck him.
Which one am I recapping? Because I can probably do like one of them.
No. Do Josh's, and I'll have someone else do the other one.
And was the last time we played the 16th?
Sounds right.
Okay, because I didn't know if I missed notes or whether it's been that long.
It has been a while.
It's been a minute.
Been a hot minute. Oh, wait.
We descend stairs to a large chasm with a bridge through larger doors. We enter the room and it's full of skulls and prisoners and skeletons chained against the wall. This feels like it used to be like a chapel. This is the right session, right? This is sounding familiar to everybody else?
I mean,
Yes.
Ish. Okay.
Keep going and we'll let you know.
Okay, just making sure it's not. There's a fresh blood trail to the left and a dried one to the right. We split up, and I think my notes got a little wonky. The left side, I open up a prison eye hole, like an eye hole at the door level, and I see a bloody clothed half elf with a symbol in his chest. Looks like a tentacle. River says hi. And it appears that the prisoner's right eye has been cut out, and he seems to be possessed by Hadar with black veins and tentacles and shit. I quote. Says keys are with the other sacrifices. Thule echoes into the room, frees him, and gives him good berries, and he is Hamrith from Nathon. Nice. The right side is very... I found you guys found doors and portals and an altar of skulls. I think you guys did more, but I missed that. A river, back on the left side, puts the thing in Hamrith to sleep. A long period of exorcism ensues, and then she finally blades the thing to death after it's extracted. Something happens. We all continue on, pass through a door, and get stunned by a psychic scream. Ratcliffe starts entering through with his posse and inserting spawn into the party's mouths. I don't know who got it though.
I think
they just kind of
we all spit it up after.
yeah. So they piece out through a portal after that. Blurred trips. Tricks, is this? Bird trips Trixie, and then Blurred tries to banish Trixie to Waterdeep. Everyone's eggs gets purged. Wilkin breaks. No, this is the session before, I think. Wilkin breaks down the door.
That's two sessions.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like there was a big battle, and that's why I didn't bother. That's why I didn't take any notes. It's mostly combat. But that was the session before. There you go.
It was like a bunch of the monk leader dudes, and they either got their essence sucked or we killed them to prevent their essence getting sucked, something like that.
Correct. And there was a part after. Can you guys still hear me? Because I feel like because I couldn't hear you guys for a really long period of time, so I don't know what's going on with my internet.
Oh, Matt is really actually taking the dog for a walk.
Gotta go poop.
Why does it look so
Not pooping.
sunny?
Not pooping.
Are you pooping?
You pooping?
He's like, no.
That's a high shame.
I was poop.
I was pooping. After winning in this battle, where you had to kill the monk people essentially to prevent them being sucked, what was the result of that? Like, story-wise, there's a pretty important thing happened.
Oh yeah, there was like a coup essentially, and
I
it's
know,
like,
I know.
haha, I'm the leader now.
It was all part of their ruse.
The Church
Yes.
of Lathander took over.
Yeah, what's his
Yes.
name was like
Reinald.
Fucking
Reinald.
Reinald was like
My
Except,
new empire.
like, well, time for the Light of Lathander to take over everything. And
Yeah,
we were
I
all
think,
just like,
I think Samaville crit his insight check or something. And he
He
determined
did.
like, oh wow, this was his plan all along.
You're like, oh my god, now it's all it's all coming together.
Yep. So
can I not prepare?
Not great.
spells? What is happening?
all right, cool. I didn't hear most of James's recap, so he doesn't get inspiration. Just kidding.
It was perfect.
I'll give you inspiration for it because I
For
believe
trying.
you. Because I caught the end of it and it seemed very detailed. So I'll go ahead and give you that inspiration.
Shenanigans one of these days.
It's half inspiration. You have to give the other half to someone else. And you have to link. You have
Gotta
to
wait
touch tips
till-
in order to get it. Yeah.
Wait for fractions.
All right, cool. That pretty much covered everything I need from that recap, but I need the one shot as well. Let's roll for that. Let's see if any of you guys remember, because I don't think any of you guys took notes because it's all one shot. Whatever. That'd be Matt, who wasn't there, so it's gonna have to be Ross.
No, I want to hear this.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Because you all definitely got around into a circle jerk, didn't you? Admit it.
Ross is not gonna remember
Yeah.
any of it.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Oh
Centipede
yeah, I
Dragon.
guess that was that
Oh.
the dragon?
Someone's
Right?
frozen.
Josh got a cool mini.
No, Tyler's happy.
Tyler got me the sharpest mini I ever thought that could exist. It's like got all these like little these little pokers and like feelers that they're so sharp. They're little needles.
Show us
Easy.
the thing. I think
Show
we did.
us the happy boy.
I'm frozen, so I don't know if you guys even see that. I'm like
I,
in and out
I
of here.
can see
Oh,
now.
now
I hear
you're-
you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just keeps kicking me out. Hopefully this isn't gonna be a constant
Would-
thing.
Would turning off your video make things more stable for you?
Well, that's probably a good point. Let's try doing
Sorry,
because
bringing
I'm not
in
looking
bringing
like-
in the professional
Mhm.
opinions now.
that. No, you that's a good point. That might help
See
a
if,
little bit.
see if Steam's trying to update a game or something.
No, I don't have
True.
Steam running in the background. I've been like looking at my.
Is Overwatch
Mhm.
updating?
I don't think so. Let me make sure that's not running.
Or the Blizzard launcher updating?
Just you are getting DDoSed right now. Hooey, hooey, hooey.
Preparing spells.
Oh yes, I'm glad I don't have to do that this campaign.
All right. Yeah. Whoever has any type of recap from that session, I'll give you inspiration if you do know something.
Let's see, we were a bunch of like mercenary dudes hired by someone. I don't remember exactly who, but we were to get some staff from the lady who
Not staff.
lived in. Huh?
Not
I
staff.
don't remember the name of that. It was.
It was a ring, not staff.
Oh, ring. Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. And then
yeah.
we got the staff to.
I was so
yeah,
drunk.
to get a ring from the lady who lived in a tower. And we had to go to a town where everybody was like creepy happy, but really not happy, but just kind of like forced to be happy. Very much.
And these are places on the map we actually went to.
Yeah.
Oakvale.
Yeah, oh yeah, that yeah. And then we got directions to the tower from there, and then we went to the tower, and then we ran through some like maze things where like the ground was falling out, and we had to like pick left or right, and one was good, one was bad, and then we after that we came to the lady, and forget who it was. They were sitting on Tyler's left, I believe. Cut crit and cut the ring off her hands, and then she summoned a really nasty thing that was the cool mini that Josh got, and we engaged in combat and succeeded, and then we ran down the mountain as an avalanche was occurring. Multiple people were left behind. Some of us did not make it. Some of us did not go back to make or help others make it. And then we got to the town and it was either destroyed or all the inhabitants were gone or dead or something. And then the sea went sploosh. And I guess that was the shattering or the awakening or the name of the event.
Oh
That I'm
shit! Was
inflating
this
between.
one shot actually connected? Oh fuck!
It was canon.
Yeah.
It was.
Look, man, you could have flown down here, but no.
Listen, all right,
On you.
all right. I'll do you one better. As an apology, I will officially announce that I don't give a shit. How about that?
Get the son of a bitch out of here.
Wait,
Get him out.
just a sec. Can you say that again?
I will officially announce.
There. Sorry.
But I would also like to. Officially announce I'm coming to Comic-Con this year.
Oh wait, that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Great. Now I'm gonna have to finish that new helmet in time. I was like on the fence. I was like, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty much just gonna do my same costume and not really modify it except for the voice changer. I just gotta make a pouch for that.
So
Anyway.
give me the short version. Was the one shot in the past or the future, or like
Past.
the present? Past. Okay. So
Is
there
It
was
was all
some
of
enormous-
the
the awakening.
streams.
So I heard that there's some
caused the
enormous like
awakening.
there's some sort of like enormous dragon centipede creature. I heard that, and then
Yeah,
I
it was a
came inside.
Sinborn of some kind.
Yeah.
In the Fjord de Brig.
I did. Yeah, I was sitting kind of far away, so I didn't really hear the description of the creature, but the mini looked cool.
So what ended up happening? Did everyone die? Did everyone like
We killed it.
question mark?
We got the ring from
Got the
the
thing.
lady, and most of us escaped. At least one of us escaped with the ring, and then some people died getting off the mountain, and then kind of down to the village.
What was the
And
ring?
then from there we saw
don't
oceans
know
fill
that.
in, and that's where we ended.
So you guys don't know what the ring is though?
It was the one ring.
Did anybody ask? Like, were you all of you deceived?
Yeah, all of us was deceived.
Jesus.
For another DM was made in the fires of Mount Mishler.
I
People
regret
are
not
always
being there and asked the
jealous.
basic questions. Who's the lady? What's the ring?
everybody was
Hello?
very smiley
It was
when we got there. Just
Toasty.
happy people.
It was like
Yeah,
2 or
was
3
the,
hours after the party started. There was no
Bro,
doubt.
was
I
the
was
awakening, man.
sauced.
Yeah.
I was so sauced when we were
I
playing
was, I was getting saucy texts in the middle of that.
Oh,
I had
was
that DM.
Josh doing the texting thing? Did you get one of the mustache twirling? That's how you know when he's really over the line.
No, over the line is what you play on Treasure Island. No, not Treasure Island.
Fiesta.
Fiesta Island. There you go. Treasure Islands, me lads.
As long as it's the shoot, what's this? Tim Curry version.
Oh, you mean that one in the memes? Get out of my brain.
I think he's been in and out, right?
Yeah.
He's one of the
That's
rejoin.
what is internet all about.
I don't think it would. Would it help if we all turned our video off so we didn't have to stream all of our faces to him?
I don't know.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at ways I can try and increase my AC.
We're level 9 now. Yeah.
We're level 10.
Oh, I should click those buttons. Right,
Should I do
because
that?
I was originally thinking, hey, like, let's multi-class into something. And then I realized that Scroob doesn't have the stats to multi-class into anything. So
No
he's just a
options available.
barbarian.
Don't got the facilities for that, mate.
Because, yeah, I tanked his strength because he's a ranged guy. And so he doesn't have enough to be a fighter.
Oh God.
Now, how do you have enough to be a barbarian?
Well, starting
You
class.
just can't multi-class, yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, because he just had straight 10th strength. We need, I think, 13 to be a
Oh,
fighter.
13.
What?
You also need, so here's the other thing for multi-classing, you also need the minimum requirements for your own class before you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
That's
Oh,
why nothing's
well,
available?
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yep. You have to have both minimum stats in both your base class and your regular class.
I was unaware of that, but that's probably just like a way to like get around the whole like I want heavy armor proficiency or some things like
I'm
that.
gonna
You know
go
what?
Hexblade and have
Yeah,
take my
yeah.
strength and still go fighter and yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, in normal circumstances, that's not an issue, but in kobold circumstances, it's absolutely one.
You guys hear me?
We
There
can
he
hear
is.
you now, yeah.
There we go. Okay,
Computer
guys.
something
Animal
is
handling,
ridiculous.
intimidation, or perception?
I will restart 1 second.
Animal handling.
I'm doing it. That's the Scroob choice. Optimization, what's that?
You don't need to see things.
What's optimization? It's she. he's just like, I was like, wow, I have the stats to do whatever I want.
Oh, I think I'm rolling for this one. Okay. All right, and for HP, I am doing. Where are my D12s? There. Where's that one?
Enhance ability.
Enhance. Let's use the new strawberry lemonade one I got from Josh's birthday, since we talked about the one shot for my HP. That's an 8. And
Tyler, can you hear us?
apply.
Said he was restarting.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Reboot.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hopefully these things work. I have to put up everything. 1 second.
I got 98 HPs now. And I'm proficient in animal handling, which is wisdom, which I have a -2 in. Scroob. Scroob. Okay.
Oh no, work passwords are expiring.
Not again.
This is the first job it actually lasted a decent amount of time, and
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
For me, it's always been 90 days.
Ugh, it's so annoying.
Ooh.
I hate that.
90 days. Yikes.
I just started making passwords like just like easy things to remember, but like long.
Oh, yeah.
Just like phrases and things that like I could type in and like actually get something going, because like it's just like most people were like there were a lot of people saying like it's not random characters that matter for cryptography, it's like the length of the
long.
password.
Yeah.
So if you make it easy to remember, but it's like fucking long as hell, like nobody's gonna spend the time to try and brute force through your password. So,
Okie dokie. You ready? Actually playing?
I hope so.
Only
Hopefully it
one.
works. So yeah, the important thing to for the one shot is it was the events that transpired, the awakening.
Awakening, that was it.
The awakening.
I always get those mixed up.
Like the Fjordur Brag did not exist at all. That was gone. We watched
Valley of Bragg
the
or
party that
something.
was there at the one shot. Watched the sea opened up and flood into almost even wipe out Oakville. You guys went up to the base of the Mithril Mountain, found a castle, found the woman in the castle.
Damn it.
And we lost him.
No.
And the rest is left to the viewer as an exercise.
It's one of those thinkers.
Tell Aaron and Sierra to stop DDoSing the home internet.
Aaron, just print out your mead recipes.
Aaron, stop downloading frosting recipes for bologna cake.
It's just mayonnaise.
Can you not hear me?
There
Now
you
we
are.
I can hear you now.
Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass.
Are you able to like put audio on your phone or something instead, or like split something?
Maybe. I've never experienced this before. Why now?
That's
We're
pretty bad.
useless.
It's so weird.
I don't know. I guess I can put Discord up on my phone and then just get rid of Discord.
Have you tried fully
Suppose
restarting your whole
I
computer?
just did that. Yes.
Oh.
Have you tried downloading more RAM?
This computer should have plenty of RAM.
Download a counter virus.
There has to be someone else fucking around with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if everybody's on the Wi-Fi at home, it's gonna.
Is like Valentine uploading pictures or something?
I don't know what the hell they're doing. I bet you Aaron's like updating freaking Guild Wars or some shit.
Is your
I'll
computer
see you next
on?
week, brother.
Is it hardlined in or is it?
No,
is
I
it
don't have a
Wi-Fi?
hardline freaking link here. I have to go on for freaking Wi-Fi.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I can have.
Yeah, that'd be the problem.
Where the hell is it? There's Discord. Let's see if I can figure this out. Can you guys hear me from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, this is gonna suck because I have to have my headset on and be able to hear you guys at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I could take the headset off, but then
Could
I'm
you
not.
just put the headset around your neck
Yeah,
so the
just-
microphone's by your mouth?
we'll just forget the headset for now and figure it out on the ground.
Fair enough.
Don't really need to hear the sounds from the game. I just don't know what music's playing, but I should automatically play based on the things I set up. So nah, just let me know there's no music playing, and I'll just put some random shit on.
Let me actually turn the volume on it up.
Please.
And see.
I'll be running here.
It's
I'll get
sailing.
Cool.
We got
Maybe
sailing
it's a
noise
little
on here.
better. So this should make it so at least you guys can hear me, even if things are lagging out. So
Oh, that's good.
that is good. Let's see how much battery I have left on my phone. 74. It should work. It should work. Okay.
Famous last words.
Last words.
Conditions are perfect.
How hard could it be?
Okay. Right.
Pretty hard.
So I was saying, I don't even remember where I was. Goddamn.
It's dungeon time.
Yeah, you went to the Mithril Mountains, entered the castle there, went through her trials, essentially the lady's trials, and you ended up cutting off her arm
That's right.
because the ring was fused to it. And when you guys snagged the arm and started running, you were given 2 items. Well, not given 2 items. You were given 1 item called the Staff of the Hollowed by the guy that originally hired you. The other item you retrieved from a guy from Oakville. Do you remember that guy's name?
Nope.
No? Okay. His name was Jin Algo. He was trapped underneath the blacksmith, if you remember.
Oh, yeah,
he was
that
trapped
guy.
underneath. You had to free him. Yeah, he gave you blade of the festered.
Oh yeah, that was the blade that was used to cut the ring.
Cut the hand off. Correct.
Yes, it was the blade that cut
Shane
the
was the
ring.
one that was using that blade, and he's also one of the people that died. He fell in a hole along with the blade, the scimitar, and he also had the arm. But one of you guys like grabbed the arm from when he was falling and shook him off, so you let him fall in the hole. I think Aaron died. Yeah, Aaron died because he got his leg chewed off by the dragon centipede, and then he couldn't make it down the hill when the avalanche came, so he got buried in snow. And Josh almost got buried. He did get buried in snow, and they almost got left behind, but some people went back for him.
That's right.
Because it's his birthday or something.
On my birthday, I'll get left behind.
You know,
You're welcome,
everyone's like,
Josh.
Avalanche of
Oh,
frosting
okay.
instead.
But it's what my character would do.
yeah. Luckily, I think Brandon's character went back for you, saved you. But when you got back to Hinterwood, where you started, you found that you were at this. You went back to try to find V, and you found him. His skin flayed from his flesh, and he was hanging above the sign of the tavern. Fun stuff. Yeah. So the castle disappeared. It was a whole illusion the whole time. You were just in a blizzard the whole time. Remember in Oakville, you had the tarot card reading. Fun stuff. Anyways,
Damn, you did
some
a
of the stuff
lot.
will come back into play. So
Jesus.
yeah, pretty long. All right.
Question.
Yeah, there was,
I have a
what, like,
question.
10 players or something too.
If it's
It was a
pertinent to the recap, did anyone ask who the woman was or what the ring was?
You guys didn't.
I did
You,
not.
you guys did find out who the lady was. Jin Algo actually told you some information since you saved him. He gave you the blade of the festered and the lady. You found out the lady is called the Lady of Pain.
Oh.
That was-
Yeah, but none of these characters know this.
None of these characters know this,
Sure.
but you as a player should know this for later stuff that'll pop up. Oh, I also have the mini here in front of me, so you can see it because we were passing this around. So you can see. I don't know if you can. Oh, I don't have a camera. Let's see if I can put it up on here. I'm all holding up from my computer webcam like it's still attached. How do I? Ding.
Ah.
Bill, yes. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah.
Oh
Wait, I thought that was to give it to Josh.
no! I got the giant centipede worm thing.
Show the
That's all
giant
late.
centipede worm thing.
Is that
It's
the Lady of
downstairs.
Pain?
Show thing.
Was that the Lady of Pain, Tyler?
That is the Lady of Pain.
Ooh.
Peen.
Lady of Pain.
Lady of Peen.
Big Bean.
And you remember that Jin Algo told you that he was locked up there because he knew the identity of this woman, and they didn't. The townsfolk didn't want him to spread that information. You assume that they were probably all under enchantment of some sort to make them
Oh,
kind
got
of
it.
complacent. Anyways, I don't think any of you guys really remembered much, so I'm just going to give you inspiration for that.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to remember anyway because I didn't tell you to take notes or anything, so it's fine. But actually, I'll give
Do it
everyone
now.
inspiration because this is my first session back, so everyone gets inspiration.
Hey.
Hey.
And you're dealing with my bullshit, so there you go. Fun. Yay. I wonder if I can make quack noises on here. Whatever.
Hmm.
There might be a way.
So a little epilogue after Josh's session. After you got back to Nathlond from being in the Underdark, you remember that Reynold got made as like the prime council member there since the rest of the council member was dead. So he's pretty much in charge of Nathlond. He the monk, remember Narg in the jail cell, the half orc? He succumbed to his illnesses
Damn.
and died.
We could
Now,
do
if you remember correctly, as your characters would, Narg was not nearly as far along as the guy that you did save
Yeah.
and sent back. So you suspect some foul play there.
Deliberate. It was deliberate.
Yeah. So you think that Narg could have definitely lived, so he probably didn't die from his affliction. You
Is his
learned
body? What happened to his body?
His body was mysteriously vanished, so you never got a chance to look at it.
What
do know-
mutters?
And this all happened while you were in the Underdark too, so you couldn't really have a chance to. Slate, who was the champion at the time of the Monks Guild, takes over as the leader for the Monks Guild. Remember meeting Slate, who was a Genasi or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Genasi.
something like that. Yes, he ended up taking over as the new leader, and Reynold appointed a new champion to be underneath him. And there's this big party and everything, all this all this Lathander stuff draped through all the town. Let me put up another picture of Nathlon here, just so you guys can remember.
It's got the bard, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember the city, but I remember the bard.
Guys, it's Umla.
Mm-hmm.
It's Umla in disguise. I find myself talking to my baby like Umlau. What's up, bud? What you doing?
Do you want to try some
this
avocado,
crying's-
mate?
All this crying's a waste of time, mate.
You guys seeing it? Is that working?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, there's Nathlon. All those drapes are going to be tapestries and flags are going to be all for Lathander now. That night, Samaville and Ripper have a conversation about, corruption's going to be leading deep here, and they need to leave soon because they could end up being killed by mysterious circumstances. So it's better to leave before it's too late. And then River has an occurrence. River, what happened to you that night?
So hold on, let me go back.
If you want to share it, otherwise people are going to be like, "What? What happened to you?"
Yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
everyone would see the next morning. I don't know, maybe night. As I don't know where we're staying in Nathlon. If we're staying on the ship or if we're staying somewhere else. Bring up.
I'll say that the hunting guild has inns for housing for certain people, so you could stay there for a discounted price or free depending on your ranking. And I think your ranking's high enough to where you could have free housing there.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know. Whoever would be staying up or wakes up early, or might be awoken by River left in the middle of the night. At one point during the evening, and when he returned was glowing brightly like a freaking huge nightlight. Like his skin and everything about him is just completely glowing now. And
Holy aura glowing, or like he glows like a glowworm now, like his skin is like incandescent.
yes,
Okay.
both.
Okay.
I say more of like it looks kind of like Aurora Borealis, where it's like wavering lights going to surround him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just give off this like fresh aura. It kind of permeates through my skin and also around my clothes and everything. I just radiate light, and it's a little distracting.
She has a question for River. Because we've been traveling for a period of time, would we room together, or would you seek out a room by yourself?
No, I'd probably room with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just I feel so refreshed.
DM, would I be able to roll a perception check while I was sleeping to see if I noticed him leave or something?
I don't know how
follow him?
do Myconids sleep?
Yes.
Okay. I'd say it'd be pretty late.
Okay.
Were you
That's
trying to
when pick
stealth?
them.
Were you trying to stealth there, River?
No.
Okay. Well, then you could roll a perception check to see if you. What's your passive perception, actually?
Passive is 21, but if I was asleep,
yeah.
would I roll it with a disadvantage or something? I'm not trying to interject on the story moment. I just want to know what the fuck is going on.
No, it's totally cool. It's
Sure.
totally cool.
I'd say if you wanted to follow me or something out, you would. that's totally fine if you wanted to
I'd be
see what happened.
curious.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see what the
And if
fuck is
it's-
happening.
So you would have seen basically River would have gone out, and he was in kind of a contemplative state after the events of the last day, and he took a stroll under the starlit sky to kind of like settle his mind basically. And while he was there, he kind of took like a little bit of a walk, maybe went out of town a little bit, however, or like in a park-like area away from some parts of civilization. There was a glowing light in the sky that started getting brighter and brighter, and it descended upon River in a beam of light that struck me as a blessing of Celestian
Holy shit.
came into me and lit from the mark that was implanted into River, and now his whole body, he kind of like River like doubles over a bit, and you can see like kind of steam coming off of him for a second, as it looks like he's like scalding with heat, and then he's just is like a moment later just kind of gets up and he sees his arms and whole body as this like aurora glow that seems to permeate him. It's like a astral green, blue, yellow, wavering light, and like I basically radiate light 5 feet around me at all times now.
He doesn't want to stand next to you. Wow, that is not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I guess she would have like darted forward and tried to help you, and then realized that you don't need help? Question mark. So you would have known he followed you, but
I'd say that River looked like euphoric afterwards too. Like it seemed like he was happy this was happening. Yeah.
And basically, if you talk to him, he said, "I received a blessing from Celestian."
he would, upon seeing that, sheathe his sword and be like, "Then it is so," and then like just accept that at face value, and not mention it further.
Now his light will shine through me evermore. Never
Excellent.
shall his light be hidden from anyone again. I am a conduit.
He's I'm a conduit. It's like you're just yelling in the middle of the night in a park.
Fixing my glasses. Easy there, Torch Boy. We don't want to alert everyone when you're coming in the room.
Ah, no. We can use this, I'm sure. I can draw anyone to me. I shall be the distraction for the rest of the group. But
You might just be a Mothman now.
indeed, I am the flame that draws the enemies towards us. That purges evil.
Well, the flame of Lathander is probably not going to be quite so nice as your light.
Why would you bring him up?
Then mine flame should
I'm just
suck
like-
them out.
He's fucking everywhere. Look, look, the banners. The sun.
Ah, the sun.
This all started with Matthew. It's only right it ends with Tyler.
And it only fits that I don't want to be in the sun. Let us leave this place.
So in the Hunters Guild, you get paid 100 gold each, which seems kind of low, but that's all you get. So you can add 100 gold each to your
Taxes and all that.
inventory.
A mandatory tithe.
Well, you also assume like Ryland got destroyed. They're probably running out of funds here.
It's fair.
But
The
as you wake in the
economy is
morning, sorry, say that again.
The economy's down.
The economy is down.
Inflation's
But as
high.
you wake in the morning, let's see. Let me roll something here. Myth.
Yes.
You get a knock on your door. Is Scroob with you in your room?
I try and keep Scroob by me at all times.
Okay.
Funny enough, this just player knowledge. Myth sees Scroob as like not only his best friend, but like the only one who like understands but doesn't understand anything he's saying, so he trusts him the most. It's like he's such a simpleton, but at the same time, like Myth is like he's a reject like me. I love him.
That's how all my professors saw me. Like, he's unteachable. I trust him implicitly. Here's another F.
Excellent. Okay, so you get a knock on your door. Who's going to answer it, Scroob or Myth?
Scroob's kind of like sleeping on the floor, wakes up and starts like kind of like a dog, freaks out.
What is it, Scroob? What do you smell?
Rushing at the door. Noises.
I'll get out of bed and walk over to the door. And is there like a slat, or do I have to open the door to look out?
There's no slat. You have to open the door.
All right, I'll open it just enough.
You keep the chain lock.
You open it in. This peeks in. Hold on. Oh, hello.
That's excellent.
I imagine it's just eye level with Scroob.
me.
Oh, hello, Blurred.
I talked to the guild, and they're gonna make me your ship healer. You can't
yes.
get rid of me that easy.
I would never, ever wish to get rid of you, Blurred.
You're gonna have to keep that Trixie girl away from me, though. She's too
Yes.
much sass for me.
Yes, and not enough ass, it seems. Well,
Not at all.
I will make sure that whether it's in my personal bunk room or find you your own, we will make sure you are taken care of.
Oh, you can adopt me if you want to. I never had a daddy.
I never thought of it that way. Well,
Scroob kind of like bares his teeth, just.
He looks at you, brother.
This is a classic. My dog doesn't bite.
My son doesn't bite.
By the way, there's this rumor being spread downstairs. Seems a massive army of Womosin cultists has descended the mountain above Helgrin.
Excuse me?
They're apparently marching on Wilter.
Oh, good God. Okay. Well, Scroob, let's go find some juice. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Be nice to the little green friend. Yellow.
Oh,
Something.
okay.
Just for now. If he misbehaves, you can eat his legs.
No, you can't do that. I need
It's
those.
a joke. I'm not good at those.
I can't feel my legs if they're not there.
That's very true. I don't know anything about healing. Let's just go. Let's rally the friends.
Okay, so everyone stirs awake, or you guys wake them up. And in this time, you go downstairs.
Question.
And Sure.
Does River's room have like a light constantly glowing from beneath the door jamb?
I'll say yeah. You see like light beaming out from underneath the door, the little gap between the door and the ground. And as he walks out, he looks super refreshed, and she does not. She
I do
looks
not.
like
No
a
way.
rough sleep.
Like, you can't see him under his cap, but his cap seems lower than usual. Like, he's like trying to keep River out of his eye line at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, marvelous sleep. Let's say for the purpose of Brandon not being, he's not going to be here tonight, right?
No.
He's acing his
I'll
test.
say that Samaville and Trixie were rooming together tonight then. Fool could be there too if you want to be. Or you can choose to be with Wolken. Or I think that makes more sense, right? Anyway. It's your
Fine.
friend Wolfen. You go downstairs and there's a crier shouting quests out. And you catch the tail end of a quest. He says, like, who wants to be the next group to take down a Doomwaker? We have the Doomwaker of the sea trapped in the Odasses Sea, and it's going to be breaking free soon. We need a tough group to take him out. And then before you can even say anything, another group's like, we'll do it. And it's that Cerulean Dawn
Those
team
guys,
that you saw earlier.
I watch them do it.
Watch him do it.
They're like soloing the campaign or something. It's like,
They're the main quest line. We're just doing whatever else.
No.
We're just dicking around.
We think they're that party, but really we're that party.
Wolken, roll a perception check.
Perception.
Receive these nuts.
Oh, showed a 20 on my screen for a second.
What's the total? I can't. I'm on it.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Is it
Within the
2?
group, you see another Warforged, but you don't think of it anything of it right
Huh.
away until he turns towards you and starts walking towards you. And you're like, "Holy shit! This is your rival from back in early Legionnaire days, His name is- Vulcan.
It's
Vulcan?
Vulcan." And he approaches you. Let me show you what he looks
is that like
here.
Bulkin?
It's
Is he
Vul-
full?
It's Vulcan with the B.
I spelled it right. Yes. Vulcan.
Jesus, look at this guy.
Smug ass.
Oh my God, he's hot.
He's
doesn't have
you,
a
but
crossbow.
better.
He says,
You guys suck.
Vulcan. Long time no see.
It is
Still
not good to
please.
see you. I missed the last part of what you said.
Still puny as always.
Perhaps.
It's a little asshole. It's Muscle Man.
I see you are still alive.
Shame.
More than just alive. I see you the last one that survived your group encountering the Doomwaker of the desert. I heard you ran away.
Son of a bitch. I am sure you heard many things.
The guild talks a lot.
The guild seems different.
Gum seems better to me.
And what have you done lately?
Oh, this and that. My group is about to take on the Doomwaker of the Sea, as you just heard.
Oh, I missed that he was part of this group.
Yeah, he's part of the Cerulean Dawn.
If the rest of your group is like you, I'm sure I will never see you again.
Ha! Nice try. You can't get rid of me that easy. I will be back, and I'll be stronger and more beautiful. And you will be the same or weaker.
Good riddance.
Enough. He just puts out a hand and starts walking away. Anyway, that's
I just
that's
loudly
your-
say
that's your
like,
rival.
I don't see that thing with a crossbow. Do you?
He doesn't have a crossbow.
Yeah.
His aim is probably shit.
Basically, he looks like a bigger, stronger version of Vulcan with a cape and a bigger hammer.
Damn.
It's how you use it.
So better in every way.
And after he walks away and the crier's done finishing dealing the quest over to the Cerulean Dawn. Let's see.
You see, she's rival.
See, she's rival.
A bigger and redder mushroom.
It's me.
I got 4
The female
swords.
version.
and then you see rivers.
The crier lets out a second cry. He's like, lastly, we have another quest for high-ranked hunters. We need someone to be a liaison to harbor more refugees to Hinterwood. Since Wilter's on lockdown now.
Oh, this one should be easy because we just have to lazen around.
Wait, is the quest to take refugees to Hinterwood or from Hinterwood?
To Hinterwood. So the way you guys interpret this is that Nathlon is kind of not really wanting to welcome more refugees right now. They just had this ordeal with the cult of Hadar and this Lathander takeover. So the guild's kind of iffy about bringing people to Nathlon. People will still go there, but they kind of want to bring them somewhere else. So they're already setting up a base camp. I'll say this is the crier saying this. They set up a base camp in Hinterwood, outside of Hinterwood, and they're vetting all the people inside, one by one. We need a group to bring this last batch of refugees over there and protect the base camp while they vet them through.
Seems like a noble cause.
I agree.
Samaville agrees. Does anyone want to approach the crier and accept the quest?
Yeah, I'll step up.
Do any of us? What? She's like, wait.
I stop and I turn and I look down.
What do we know of Hinterwood? I know not of this place.
Nothing.
It's a good point because I think only Vulcan has been there before. Oh, it's also fair to point out that Foz and Zoom are with you too.
Oh, Zoom's here.
That seems
As
important.
they both decided to come back and stay on the ship as help aboard the ship.
Hold on, let me get my Zoom voice.
I keep hearing a sound that
foresee-
sounds like a D2's noise, and it's really distracting.
It's from me.
No. It's the ghost from the Arcane Sanctuary, or the.
They
I
go
keep
away.
hearing a wee 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 thing that like I just don't know what it's coming from.
At work, one of my coworkers has a sound that sounds like.
Oh
the
wait, no,
teleporter
shit, I hear
noise.
it now too.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, the little whale.
Oh, got it. Okay. Anyway, what do
We're
we
all
know
quietly
of this
listening.
place called Hinterwood?
The crier will speak up and say, Liara Cross herself is there and is requesting assistance. That is the actually roll a history history check.
Who?
Anyone. And roll a history check.
Sure.
I'll do it as River.
I was gonna say if it was gonna be a 20, I'm like I lied. I know exactly about this place.
Oh darn, that was almost a natural 20 from Scroob.
That's pretty good rolls. I'll say that Vulcan, River, and Myth definitely know. River makes sense that you know because this is the champion now leader of the Druid Guild. The what do we call them? The Verdant Circle.
Yep.
You know that she's a female Leonin druid master essentially. But she's the one in charge of this base camp outside of Hinterwood that Hinterwood authorities are vetting the refugees one by one before allowing them in the city. Fool, you don't know.
What was
Nice.
her name again?
Liara Cross. You me to spell that for you? Liarakraas.
Fucking Liara Crass.
And she's
Yeah,
the new
crap.
champion.
Crash.
Was the champion. Now she's the leader because the old leader got killed in
Correct.
Ryland. All the other leaders. So she's the new leader, and I don't have a new champion appointed. She probably won't even mention it, but they're probably off doing something else.
The champion of the Druid.
You could become the champion of the Druids.
Wanna be.
Anyways,
the-
Myth, you said you approach him and you accept the quest, yes?
Were we still going to talk about it, or did you guys want to just pull the trigger?
Just want to know what we're
This
getting
was a-
into.
Was this an escort quest?
Yes,
It is a
refugees.
escorting refugees and protecting the base camp of while they are vetted,
Okay, got it.
because Hinterwood Authority will not let them in without being vetted one by one, which is taking quite a long time.
Protecting the base camp sounds like a noble cause. I just want to know what is in Hinterwood.
The only one that's been there in this group, well, I guess Foz, Zoom, and Woken have been there. So if you guys want to say, you can.
Yeah, Hinterwood sucks. I died there.
My friend is correct.
That's a
What made
good
it
point.
suck?
Sorry to interrupt, but that's a good point, because if Zoom and Foz and maybe Woken were to step foot into Hinterwood itself, they would probably be wanted there, because they did kill guards and where their faces have been seen by people. So
You
there's a
all
good
certainly
chance
did
that-
not leave Hinterwood on a good note.
No.
Yeah. But you're also thinking, hey, Foz and Zoom can stay aboard the ship. Vulcan, you're not really going inside the city; you're just staying outside. So I think you'd be okay.
Still a terrible place.
Are you going to tell the rest of the group what's there?
There is much suspicion against the guild there. If you are headed, be careful. Try not to reveal yourselves.
Yeah, wasn't there also a bunch of like there was the bride lady
We didn't-
there. Wasn't she
What?
there? The bride of Lathander or something?
It would be best if they do not know about that. This-
Anyone can roll religion or history check who hasn't seen the Bridal of Thander to know what that is. So, new party member.
Yeah, I'll do
Wait,
history.
did you guys attend a wedding? They got really good juice at weddings.
Oh, cool. The dice are role playing me growing up in the Underdark.
Now I'm curious.
Hey, Bill, tell me if this is. I think it was still set to that from.
Yeah, it's so private. It looks
I
like.
think you can
Oh, there
set
it
it
goes.
yourself.
That's fine.
That one's good.
Okay, I fixed it. I got it.
Weird. Okay, so yeah, you rolled twice, but
I was just to
Oh.
fix it.
One is private
Okay.
on our screens.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Strangely, it looks like Thul's the only one that would know who the Bride of Lathander is. And Thul, you know that Bride of Lathander is a sin-born god. According to your understanding, she's one of a few, or the only sin-born god that isn't stuck in the realm of sin, as your studies tell.
That would be a topic best not broached with anyone in the city.
And why is that?
Well, it got Zoom killed.
Yeah,
It's
like
not-
all
If
the
you know
guards
anymore,
were like,
it would be very dangerous for you.
they were all fiery and shit.
And yet
They
that is
hurt.
not helpful. Why did that information get you killed?
Because they did not
Uh,
want it to be found out and released among the populace.
And yet our friend Thule knows this knowledge. Or at least knows of this bride. The secret seems ill-kept.
Yeah, you assume that most of history is not that ancient when it comes to Odasses or whatever we named the continent, Ultrel or something like that. But there are books, there are historians that have studied this ancient lore, and somehow Thule ended up reading a chapter in some of an ancient history book about the Bridal of Thunder.
Fair enough. The continent is Odasses. The world is Eltamir.
There you go, Eltamir.
I had to go look it up. Sorry.
Well, it's good
something different.
for us to hear. Eltamir is the world, Odasses is the continent.
I always get it
No.
reversed.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, after this information's been shared, is there anything else you want to say or do before you accept the quest and move forward?
Let me.
No, you wouldn't know what happened in Interwood.
But Zoom and Pause and
Pause,
Wolf
dude.
could tell you.
And Vulcan's like, I don't want to go.
Wait, we fought with like clerics of Lathander, right? Like priests.
The
Yeah.
paladins
That's
who
how
There are
Yeah.
paladins and
Who
Zoom
just
into
who just
oblivion.
took over the guild right now?
Oh, good question. Who did
Yeah.
just take over the guild right now in
Let's-
Nathlon?
Lathander people.
Lathander
Okay.
people did.
Okay.
To be fair, no one took over the guild.
Well, yeah.
It took over Nathlon.
Yeah.
No one took over the guild. They just took over the city of Nathlon.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Eh.
Do you share these
Cool.
reservations with anyone, Vulcan, or do you just like hold
Yeah.
that in?
In so many words. This path is very uncertain.
But it is a
We-
path we must take, River says.
Perhaps there is another quest.
Precious, there is no other quest.
Perhaps
That's it for the day.
perhaps there are other quests, but these people need our help.
Well, who said only one party can go on the quest to face the Sea Doomwaker? Gotta have a good old rivalry going. Anyway, sorry, that's just Daniel stirring the pot. Anyway,
Even if Screw was the one to say
We
that,
did both quests at the same time.
she would say we could just drop the refugees off at Hinterwood and go on to the Odessan Sea.
I mean, it is on the way.
Do as you like.
The Hinterwood is full of fanatics.
Remember, you're not going
And then-
within Hinterwood.
We're just bringing
Yeah.
people to Hinterwood.
Wait,
Well,
close.
We'll just be
Near
fighting
it.
the Dooming trees. It'll be fine.
Do we see like a Lathander staff around us here?
Lathander's staff?
Like,
Like-
people, like followers or
Guards, clerics,
churches.
paladins,
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, you
all
see,
of his
you see his symbol like draped down inside of the guild itself, which is like the rising sun of the hills, and there are some people adorned with the symbol on their armor and on their shields, and they don't look like the Hinterwood people because if
Right.
you remember correctly, the Hinterwood people had masks on, and
Mhm.
you even trapped one of the guys inside of a cellar or something like that, and you took his mask off, and he had no face, which is
Yeah.
really weird. But you assume not everyone's like that. You assume that was a special case, and it's just something that you haven't seen before, and it's really strange.
Mhm.
Anyways, there's some weird shit going on in Hinterwood, and you definitely know that much. To the extent you're not really sure.
Is the guild crier adorned with Lathander's regalia, or
No, he is not. You would know that the guild officials in not power, but like a crier or a quest giver or authority members, they're not allowed to have religion ties for bias purposes.
interesting?
At least they're not allowed to show it.
Would she know if they have? Are they allowed to have like kingdom ties? Like, would they have ties to the king of Wiltir and things like that?
I mean, like I said, they might be able to be from a place and like that place, but they're not allowed to actually show favoritism. So if they let people know that they're from, hey, I'm from Ovella, I'm going to give you the people from Ovella better quests. It's just to not play favoritism or have bias or prejudice against certain places.
They're supposed to be independent agents, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Without dragging this out too much further, she would also kind of like see Vulcan looking around and take note of how many Lathander folk are around, and he would come up to his 6 foot tall figure 2 feet tall, and it would just, friend, what concerns you about Lathander's folk? Are these
Fools we-
refugees? Are these refugees safe in Hinterwood?
Before I answer, you have to refresh my memory about what the cultists were doing. It was mostly about the bride, right? They weren't like harvesting people, like regular people. It was just like
Your
their
knowledge.
citizens.
People
Yeah.
were forgetting things, right? They were like, like travelers and
Yeah.
stuff would come through and they would forget that the whole, like the last 10 years, basically, they would forget all their, like, that the
I will,
shattering happened.
for
they'd
the
forgot.
sake of time and what I assume knowledge, and Tyler, correct me at any point since you're fresher on this stuff. But the idea, what the original mission was, that people were losing memories, like Bill was saying, to the point where they were remembering things pre-awakening. They were missing towns, like Ovella was still nearby Quiltier, that sort of thing. People were confused, and when you went to investigate Hinterwood, it seemed like people had memories of folk that were long dead or weren't there, and so on and so forth. But you guys mostly were on the run immediately. There was a lab that the guild had set up there, a coalition of sorcerers, wizards, and I think warlocks that were studying something there. And then you eventually uncovered that that was the bride. But pretty much immediately, you guys were on the run from Lathander's people, and you didn't discover too much of what was going on in Hinterwood, other than people were losing their memories, and it was likely the bride that was the one doing
And
That
we
last
met
one,
with
yeah,
the
I was
bride,
pretty sure it was
right?
the bride.
Didn't we
Right.
meet the bride and she was like,
We freed her.
you freed her or
Who,
something?
who cracked the glass?
I think that was me. Well,
was not me.
partially. I think I
Um,
helped, but somebody
Was it
threw
a
like a spear or
woman?
something at it.
That
Yeah,
was me.
You
There we
guys,
go, that was it.
that was Bud. Yes.
Yeah.
There.
Actually,
So
the water.
you guys eventually discovered that the bride was essentially supplanting memories and providing a means for people to remember lost loved ones and forgotten pasts, and were just create whatever their dreams and nightmares were. She was just making them a reality, essentially.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't. Go ahead.
she also gave you guys boons.
Correct.
You decided to take her up on her deal, and she gave you guys boons. So I think part of that deal was like to not let the people know of her location and to keep her hidden. I think was part of that deal, and she just decided to give you guys like a magic item. That wasn't an actual item. Like you got the benefit of a magic item or something like that.
You
Right?
manifested
Something like
magical items for you all,
Yeah. Okay.
with the promise that you would free her from whatever powers that be in Hinterwood, and not reveal her location, or that her locations, or seek her out. And she granted you power.
Did we do
And
that last bit?
she has yet to be freed.
Okay, so we didn't do that.
Two things to note. Samaville is a devout follower of Lathander. So he could be a person you could ask questions to. Second, if you want to know more about Hinterwood, one specific thing about Hinterwood, you can roll a history check about it. If you want to.
Let me see. Nope.
Yeah, like in response to She's question, I was like, it wasn't like the cultists were kidnapping people, or not a cultist, the followers.
even
kidnapping
cultists,
people. It
yeah.
was mostly like the bride. The bride was making people lose memories that we found out, but it wasn't that
we didn't-
refugees and other people weren't safe.
There was stuff that was weird that was happening because the guild agents were
Yeah.
all like that one guy, the homeless guy who shapeshifter dude
McManus.
got like killed, and we were trying to protect him, and that's how Zoom died. But then we never really followed up with the like.
Voz murdered that guy.
Boz murdered
Yeah.
that guy for sure. Had an entire alignment shift after that. Yes. But yeah, no. That guy went mad attempting to reconcile what he had seen and what his mind was apt to think. But you guys didn't investigate too much further into that. It was kind of a cascading snowball effect of just. You guys were kind of.
Right?
What was that?
That was the genie too, right?
Correct.
But Zoom doesn't know that because nobody told him.
Nobody told him.
Nobody told him. Anyway, yes. To answer She's question, you were saying.
Yeah. They're fanatics. Not like these, and I kind of motion to the other Lathander garbed folk. But they had a bone to pick with us. And they wore creepy masks.
Yeah, Zoom's probably like, I don't know how safe it is in Hinterwood for people, but I mean,
That's what I was gonna say.
hopefully
Please
there's
roll
agreement.
me a history check based on what you just said.
Who? Zoom or everybody?
It could be anyone, but
roll.
Vulcan. I'll give it to Vulcan because he just rolled first anyway. Never mind. This one is
I never rolled.
Yes, and.
okay. Zoom, you know that Hinterwood has never had an awakened creature attack it.
Oh.
Never. Not in this 10 years since the awakening. Not a single awakened creature has tried to attack Hinterwood.
Even though I hate the place, it's the safest place on Earth.
Yeah, you don't know why that is because it's in the middle of a freaking forest where there's seems to be a lot of awakened activity, but not a single awakened creature has attacked Hinterwood.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that point.
Hairy trees.
Did you guys mention the trees?
The trees protect it from things.
You see the people adorned with the Lathander symbol on their armor start whispering to each other and looking at you guys in the room.
We should go.
Agreed.
Does the crier have like a brochure? Or is he just
Yeah,
yelling it out?
Like a little contract where like some person has to sign for it.
Are we accepting this quest first and foremost?
I mean, yeah. What are the rewards for that?
Reputation.
How many gallons of juice?
What does it pay?
And is it
Well,
lemon?
first of all, it says that Liara Cross herself is asking for high-ranked hunters to aid her, and it says that depending on well this group does, she will put in the reward herself.
River, that could be the clout I need for aid down below.
Also, it could mean you could be a guild champion because she is the leader, and she might not have even assigned a champion yet.
Perhaps Bulkin will hear of this.
I'm sure he would. If he lives.
Perhaps he will just die.
All right. So, do you reluctantly accept the quest?
River wholeheartedly accepts the quest. Zoom is like, oh fuck.
Here we go again.
Hey, you want to go find a separate gig? And,
I'm gonna go
Helping
be
these
a
refugees still seems a noble cause.
chef on another ship.
And protecting
Alright,
the
so-
space gap, which protects
I want to
others,
see
seems
that would be
noble.
wise.
So River goes and signs off the whole party to accept this quest.
He signs
The Avengers
vigorously.
of Fate,
Everyone's
as he
there.
calls you.
Yeah.
And with the contract signed, the crier says, "Excellent. Your ship is the Sky Dancer, the airship, correct?
It is the
All right, I'll have
Behold!
refugees boarded now. Be on your way. And safe travels, friends." And
How many
you know, like-
refugees is it? I ask again.
a boatload.
Oh,
Literally.
Literally a boatload.
Yes!
It's-
What
it's
is it?
25.
Is it an imperial or a metric boatload?
Yeah.
It's 25 refugees.
Okay.
I
25.
thought we had to do.
So you have a pretty
anyway.
full. You have a pretty full boat.
On the way, what is it? Foz will telepathically tell River if you enter Hinterwood, beware of those with false faces behind the mask, and look out for the undead.
Hmm.
Those ones will mean
I'm-
trouble.
Receiving a message from beyond.
Foz just kind of rolls his eyes and carries on.
Very cool. We'll go ahead and have you guys board the airship.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail so hard, but I guess it was a good history lesson.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It really is lets you learn some things about Hinterwood and remember what we did last time we were there. So it will it'll all come into play for these sessions. So
Drew was off in the corner chasing rats.
excellent.
Screw,
I
let's
think-
go.
I've positioned each of you guys on deck as such. You can fix your health as you would probably be full health from
Long rest?
your
Long rest?
long rest. Yes, from your long rest.
Ooh, a very long rest. How do I take one of those? I'll take a short
Except
rest.
for
and
it
a
wouldn't
long-
be very long for
Very
River and She, but they still get a long rest. So there's some notable characters on board. I'll start with, well, first of all, Petra, the bull Bertel, your pilot that you were assigned, greets. I don't remember what her voice sounded like, but I'll give a, "Oi, took you long enough. Who are all these? More refugees?"
Well, yes, person whose name I definitely remember. We are taking a quest to bring some fine folks of 25 people in nature and refugees and such forth to Hinterwood. And this would be the first time she also sees that River is glowing profusely.
Right. Okay then. Hinterwood, not too far. Be about a day and a half travel. And she starts lifting the ship up to head that direction. And since you didn't know her name is Petra, the bull. Rudel.
It's in my notes somewhere.
Okay. Just as a reminder.
Sounded like roleplay to me.
And if it does come down to it, Tyler, if you need it, I also had the other members of the Cerulean Dawn, all of their names and.
Oh, did you? Because I don't
breakdowns
remember
of-
you had it. I didn't remember if you had individual members. I just added Vulcan because I wanted to.
No, that's great.
Um,
Yeah, I have 5 other people with their race, class, and name. If you do need them later.
I will not.
Okay.
We'll see what happens at the end of this. We'll see. Because it could come into play. We'll see. But yeah, you guys are all spread about the ship. We'll start with. Let's see, where am I here? We'll start with Myth and Scroob. You see an eccentric-looking gnome above you there on the ship.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to move my token.
What? Can any of you guys move?
Ah,
I can move.
ah.
I can move.
How do I get
Uh,
you
Change my
right?
health. Zero issues. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did
It
you
will-
take
There
the
we
wrong
go.
road?
Make sure you're on the right setting. The very top left.
Yep,
In the
I got the
toolbar,
guy and
select.
select token. Select. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if I can figure out how to fix that.
Could be
Otherwise, I can
something
log in
like
as a GM and fix it in the background while you're continuing.
Assign token. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, that could help. What's the drop down say?
There's no drop down. I just assign it. Like, oh, you signed it.
It didn't tell you to assign it to anybody.
Actor data. It says sheet. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it here.
I'll log in as the GM and fix it in the background. You can continue forward.
Okay. Anyway, you see this eccentric-looking man above you. Would you like to approach him?
Absolutely.
Hey, I like your hat.
He says, "Oh, greetings." My name is Dangle Pangle.
Dangle
Damn it.
Pangle.
Fucking dangle, fucking pangle.
Dangle Pangle. He rips open his cloak that he has, his little vest, and he has potions lying in the inside of his vest. He's like, I am a potion master.
Oh, he's got the juice. He's got the juice. He's got the juice.
Careful, Scroob. Those aren't all good juices.
Oh,
Sir?
but they know.
What do your juices do?
Many things. Oh. Says, I
Yes.
lost all I had, my whole business in Violent, but perhaps I could be of use to you.
That is yet to be seen. What kind of potions do you procure, Mr. Pangle?
It's not about procuring, I can create as well.
Ah, I see. Well, what do you have on your person as of right now?
His potion list is regular potions of healing, a potion called an oil of repellent, and some potions of fire and ice resistance. Individual, not together.
Interesting. Josh, try moving your token.
Fire and ice
Because-
resistance? Thank you, Matt.
It's fire and then potion of ice as well.
A fire,
Um,
but they're both resistance, you said?
Yeah, the resistance. He says, in exchange for food and shelter, stay aboard your ship. I could give you each one potion every single time you go out on a quest.
I see.
And
Well,
if you bring me back some ingredients, I could probably make new potions as well.
Well, that might be something we can arrange.
I am your friendly Dangle Pangle, and I will be your potion master.
I see.
Juice maker.
You don't happen to have anything that doesn't not magical, like juice for my ward here?
I would have a magic juice.
I have no juice, but if you bring me berries, I can make juice. Did you know that there's a special juice made in Hinterwood? That's where we're going.
I did not know this. What is this juice made of?
It's called Hinterberry Blood.
That doesn't sound very good, but
Very
Very good.
good.
Hinterberries are sweet and delicious. It is used in very many ritualistic sacraments.
I just look at Scroob and look back at him.
Oh, I'm gonna do some sacrilege.
Yes.
Sacrilege sacraments.
Excrements.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I said.
I love that you know all the words, but not what they mean.
He goes on to tell you that in the Church of Lathander, they use a goblet of this stuff as a way of like forgiving people. A person will give the goblet to someone that they want to forgive, and the person will drink from it as like a, hey, I'm sorry, I'll drink from it, and another person will forgive you. It's also used in wedding ceremonies and funerals. People will dump out someone to the ground to let the dead rest.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, I've never personally had it myself. I've never been to a funeral, never been to a wedding, and I've never been forgiven. So maybe I'll have to try some of this juice sometimes.
It is quite delicious, I assure you. And he hands you both, for the time being, a potion of health.
Just
Just
a like a
standard one.
2d4
The
plus
common one.
4.
Potion of
Yep,
healing.
whatever the common one is. Next, I'll go to Vulcan. You see these, there's two kids here before you. One looks about 14, the other looks about 6. You assume that their parents probably died in Ryland, and they're alone. They seem to be scared and looking around sheepishly. But the younger one, who kind of timidly approaches you and asks, "You're very big. Will you protect us?" please protect us. And he starts hugging your leg.
Oh wow. Why is he coming with us though, or why is he?
He's a refugee.
Are we just taking them on our adventures?
No, to what an Interwood, dude.
Oh, these are the refugees.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were like going to
No,
meet
they're
them
all
somewhere.
useful. And what is your occupation, little boy?
You were very small. I think
But
I would
what
lose
do
you
you-
in the fray.
But
Work
what
in
do
the
you offer
mines.
to the ship?
What?
I
do
thought
you-
we were going to
what
meet the
did you
refugees
say
like
you
somewhere.
do exactly?
Ugh.
Sign
You say
autographs
you
for the
do
refugees.
What is it you do?
I'll like kind of pat his head awkwardly. I am sure you will be safe.
He smiles back at you and returns to his brother. But that is all. You just notice that these are the only 2 kids aboard the ship that seem to be alone without parents. Thule, if you want to, you can talk to Petra. If not, you have nothing to say. Samaville's there with you, and you're kind of just shooting the shit.
Oh, what about them?
She like looks you up and down.
Okay.
Probably longer than you've existed. You're quite young, aren't you? Where'd you get that sword? Quite nice. You mean the Legionnaires? Samuel will speak up. It's true, he is the best.
The bad.
He was awarded it. I was there. Mm-hmm. If you say so. She seems to try to go back to her business and try to ignore you guys from then on out. But we'll go to below deck where there is, I think, River and she. You know that Blurred is in the front of the deck, or below deck on the front side of the ship. He is just offering minor healing to anyone who's suffered little wounds, escaping Rylan. But you also notice among the refugees is this guy down below. He seems to be a little out of place. Instead of like sad and like depressed, he looks angry.
River will approach him, just glowing up in his face, just like,
I might have handouts for Dangle as well. Let me see if I have that.
I was gonna say she will just observe him from a distance for a time until River goes up in his face, but she will kind of hang back and back him up in the periphery.
"Hello, friend. Are you injured?"
So there's Dangle Pangle.
Wow,
Angle. Oh, does he have a chicken?
he does
Yeah,
with
yes, he does
glasses
have
and a
chicken.
mustache.
Glasses and a stash.
It's Aaron.
I saw the. Let me see. Oh, that is not how I thought it was spelled. Dang
Dude,
it.
the chicken is great.
The chicken has glasses.
For a
Wow.
brief second, I thought he only had a big toe and a little toe, like a
I
rock
thought
on,
too.
but
Oh,
Gross.
Give him the horns from your toes.
the horns from his toes.
He's
Dude, this guy looks like he does crack. Actually,
He makes the
No, he-
crack, dude.
he
He,
makes the
cooks.
crack
cooks.
and then
He's
he
the
does
one
it.
who knocks.
He's the one who cracks.
Oh, I spelled his name wrong.
Yeah, I
Dangle
spelled like
Wingle.
Jaggle.
Absolutely not.
I
So
was
he's under
doing
the
it like
idea that you're gonna.
BANGL.
He's under the idea that you're gonna let him stay aboard the ship and feed him, and he's just gonna give you potions in return.
I mean, screw
Sounds
approved.
like a good plan to me.
And
That
a pretty good deal.
All right, cool. And you approach this guy, River,
Say, "Hello, friend. What's your name?"
and this
Are
guy
you injured?
She will move over to this side to like attempt to cut off any kind of escape as he.
I'm gonna protect Dangle at all costs.
This is Droop's new best friend.
He's not
Sorry,
leaving the ship.
the friendship with Myth
Dude,
ended.
I'm like collecting small people. That's it.
Very
What
fun.
do you mean
Friendship
small?
Let's-
blurred over.
let's
Now
take that out of
Dangle is my
context.
best friend.
Myth is collecting small people.
You ask him his name?
Yeah.
He takes a little while to answer. He's kind of like looking off, just staring off into the deck before him. He's sitting on the ground with his hands on his knees. He says, "Why Hinterwood? Could have been anywhere but Hinterwood." And he looks up to you. "My name is Jin Algo."
Oh,
Oh, that's the name from the thing.
And he looks
said
like
the
this.
thing. It's a secret word. Jin
Uh,
Urso, got it. All right.
that's
We're
not
doomed.
how I spelled it.
I just say, there are a few members of the crew who feel likewise. Do you have some
But they
history
don't
there?
know. They don't know what I know.
Well, what is it that you do know? Care to share?
He looks a little bit like. He looks like he doesn't want to tell you something. He's like, oh, never mind.
I just say, I'll quickly put my hand on my chest and cast guidance on myself, and I just say, "You can trust me, friend. I'm the champion of fucking Celestian."
That's me.
And I give like a wink and a smile, and
kiss.
as I do, like a little stardust like comes off my eye as I wink, and my smile actually twinkles. And I
You
I
can
sound like a little bit brighter, and I'm just like, "Ding."
All right, let me roll a d20 just to contest this. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. Why am I not?
Oh, he rolled very poorly, and I rolled as a refugee kid for some reason.
have one
Whatever.
select.
Wild.
I probably haven't selected. Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah. Okay. So you succeed. Let me see.
And who? Real
Skip my
sorry,
notes.
since I'm fixing my notes. Who is Jin Algo to us again?
He was
He's
the guy in the
one of
basement
you
in the
guys.
one shot.
He's from the one shot.
That's right.
We don't know him yet.
Well,
No, but
he's the guy
he's
that you
with us?
freed. He's a refugee. He's the guy that you freed in the one shot, who was trapped in a prison cell in Oakvale.
Got it.
I tell him, you look like you've been trapped in a prison cell in Oakvale for 10
Fuck.
years.
But you roll pretty high on your persuasion. He says, "There are things in Hinterwood far more fearsome than awakened and sinborn. Hinterwood is home to many secrets, perversions, and corruption. And there is a reason it has never been attacked by an awakened monster. Don't ask too many questions or you'll end up like me."
Are you sure you're safe to go back there, friend? Sounds like you're quite haunted.
He chuckles like kind of like a angry chuckle. He's like, "It's not safe for me anywhere, and nowhere is particularly dangerous."
Says,
That's exactly what he says. Yeah. Take a good look at him. He looks like he's holding a few scrolls and a couple books. If you look at the books there, it says history of Odasses specifically on one of the books. You take him for a historian.
well, didn't you happen to know anyone named McCool Smith? I mean, no. Let's see. I say, well, you sound quite learned. Perhaps,
I've done some studies.
perhaps now, maybe maybe it's not all so bad. Maybe you'll find some new purpose there in Hinterwood. you can put that knowledge to use.
He takes a big sigh, takes a big breath and sighs it out. I doubt it.
Well, I tried. No, I'll say. Let's see, do I have any spells that can cheer this guy up? Okay.
You notice, roll an investigation check on him.
Okay.
Can I assist in this?
If you get closer, yeah.
Yeah, sure. How much closer? Also, how much light is she or is River shedding?
I said 5 feet.
That's a
of
good
light.
point. It's 5 feet. So when he looks up, when he's looking down, he looks up to you. He kind of like winces. Is taken back by the light coming off of you, but doesn't deter him from talking.
River, you've noticed that she has always maintained a 10-foot radius from you ever since. Oh wow. 24.
Yeah, you guys got very close to him, enough to where you can see him. He's cloaked, but you see where his neck is. It seems like he's got scars, like almost covering his body from what you can see, in various slashes and pierces.
But I don't see.
How old does this person look?
He looks like mid-40s. I sent he looks like the picture, so whatever you assume that is, he's a human.
Does she gather that like he's a warrior at all, or just a historian? Like he just seems like he's like
Not at all.
someone-
So she specifically, you look him up and down, he's not physically fit. He seems rather weak. He's frail. He looks weathered. He looks tired. He's just carrying books and scrolls. He has a pack with like a bedroll. He's a traveler. He looks like he's a traveler, but he's just an historian. But he looks like he's seen some shit.
She even below decks there a small breeze will blow with spores. She will ask him, the weathered see much of history, but your hands see no blood. How come you about this ship?
Hands see no blood. Sometimes the blood on your hands isn't caused from your own weapon, but from your mouth. Things you say can hurt people just as much as a sword or a spear.
Leave that for the diplomats and the powers that be. The blood that matters is the one that you spill with your own hands. Power miswielded is something else entirely. Who are you?
I told you my name is Jin Algo, a refugee, like the others.
From Vryland?
That is where I was, yes.
What was your business in Vryland?
Doing whatever I could. Wasn't intending to stay there long. And then the whole place blew up. I found myself alone. And he stops himself for a second. He's like, I mean, there was no survivors.
Insight.
Sure.
I will assist by granting you advantage.
Okay. I don't know. You might have better insight than me. I don't
I don't.
Pretty good.
know.
Let me roll an opposing. I haven't selected. Doesn't really matter. I don't have a stats one.
For the refugee child, it is.
You beat him. You assume that he let out a little piece of information that he didn't want to slip. Specifically saying he awoke and everyone was dead.
I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic real quick.
Okay.
So we'll say when we're out on the well, when we're flying the ship, he has his eye patches off, and it just flashes momentarily as I cast Detect Magic to see what I get off this guy.
This is a weird one. You see, nothing on his belongings is magical, but he seems to be magical. His whole body is glowing in your field.
Oh, great, another one.
What sort of magic do I pick up with
That's cool.
Detect Magic? Yeah, what's
Oh, what kind of magic would this be? I'd say enchantment, maybe.
okay? I just say,
And he knows you cast this on him, right?
it's pretty obvious that I'm like
Everyone knows. Okay.
basically like my
Ringgit eye sort of thing.
yeah, my eye just starts like scanning him up and down, like
Cuts to the Terminator overlay. Human magic detected.
yeah.
She will state the other. It should come as no surprise that we find you and your circumstances suspect.
After you scan him, he actually gets pretty angry, and he grabs you by the scruff of your clothing, River. He says, "Listen, I am
His
withholding
blade
information."
will be at his hand. Like you'll
He
draw it
doesn't.
and just like
He does
place
not
it on
care at
top
all.
of his hand. Okay.
Yeah, Jin does not care at all. He says, "Listen, I'm withholding information intentionally. If I tell you too much, it will damn you. It's happened before. I will not let it happen again."
All right then, keep your secrets.
For someone with such damning information, you place yourself in such populated areas. Such danger to damn others. Why not seclude yourself?
I'm not afraid of death. He laughs again.
That's
And
not the question I
he
asked.
whispers something under his breath, but you don't catch it unless you try to.
I have very good hearing, and he's holding me. Okay, I have pretty good hearing.
Yeah, I'll roll as well. I only have advantage on checks that rely on sight. Why is it asking me now? Roll? Ugh.
River, you do hear it. He says, "I do not fear death." And then when he whispers, he says, "If only it were that easy."
Do I get the feeling that the enchantment that is cast on him was cast by him or cast by something else?
I say it's fair to assume that it's not his own magic. He doesn't seem like a magic wielder. He doesn't seem like he seems like a pretty common dude. He's just a historian. He knows information that he thinks that is it should not be shared.
I just quietly like raise my hand and like put it on, like gently lay it on one of the ones that's grabbing me currently, and I just look at him directly in the eyes, and I just say, I might have the potential to unravel the weave around you. If you consent, that is.
I've tried almost everything. I doubt you could do anything different. You can try if you'd like.
I am a healer of Celestian. May the magic of the cosmos undo this bind! And I like, my whole arm just starts glowing profusely as I cast Dispel Magic and I touch him to see if
Flame of Odo!
yeah. And I'll do it at, do I have 5th level spells? I do. I'll do it at 5th level.
So you have to roll for it, yes?
Yeah, if it's above a 5th level spell effect, whatever it is.
Yep, it is. So go ahead and try to roll for it.
I shall. And let me double check the wording on this. I think it's just plus my spellcasting ability, but it's not my attack bonus, because that would be silly. Okay. it's just a wisdom check. 24.
This is very good. And you think that in any other situation, this would work up pretty much anything, right? But as it starts to flicker like it's going to go away, this enchantment around that you can see with your detect magic, it just beams right through it and breaks your dispel. You assume that some type of counter spell was cast on it intentionally.
Darling, if you don't use your inspiration, I will.
Oh, for me? I could try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
I think this is what it's made for.
Let's see if
I'll let you save this because I just said a counter spell was cast, not like a. It doesn't matter if you roll higher or whatever.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I don't have counterspell, so I cannot counterspell the counterspell.
I am a fighter.
But you do know.
Wait, just a sec.
But
Just
with
a
this,
sec.
you do know that something
counter
has
range.
this enchantment on him, and something does not want it to be taken off. What it does, you're not quite sure.
I have counterspell, but I'm too far away.
Yeah, Oswaldina's counterspell, but he's in the other room.
Something tells me you would run out of spell slots before whatever counter spell
Probably.
it did.
Well, also the counterspell you have to see the caster, right?
That's true. But how does he counterspell me?
He's not counterspelling you.
Oh.
But there's something that is counterspelling you.
Since I still have detect magic up, can I pinpoint what is counterspelling me?
Not at all. It seems like everyone else in this room, besides you and she and probably Blurred, if you can detect that far away, are the only magical people.
She would direct his blade from this man, from Jin's arm to his throat, and say, "You never answered my question. For someone so cursed, you placed yourself in populated places. If you didn't want this information known, why be here?
I'm a
Why be
refugee.
in Ryland?"
I get put on a ship and told to go somewhere. I can't float in the middle of the ocean by myself.
Another deflection. What took you to Ryland?
I was traveling, like I told you.
She getting annoyed. Sorry, I haven't played the mushroom guy in a while. I don't think I have something that I'm thinking of. Also, this is all coming telepathically to him if it matters.
Okay.
There will be a faint drift of wind, and spores just fly off of his blade. I'm gonna use my racial ability, hallucination spores. I want him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And what is what happens if he fails?
The technical effect is that he's poisoned and incapacitated, but I'm attempting to make him hallucinate and trick him into telling me what I want to know.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's do that.
Let's explore that together.
Yes!
He failed hard.
Yes!
All right.
He just gets a big whiff of in his face. They have like a slightly caustic effect, like they have like an orange ember, like they're embers off of a campfire, but like he breathes them in and like they burn his nostrils slightly, but he begins to hallucinate in the in the style of the Myconids. But normally what we would use these spores for is to form a circle and share experiences.
Sure. So what I'll say happens to him is he's not a person that takes in opiates or narcotics at all, and or hallucinogens. He like tries to shake off the spores that went in his face, and he sneezes a little bit, and then he like almost passes out, and he falls face down on the ground. But he's still conscious and kind of like bumbling to himself.
River will like try and catch him and like
Sure,
lead him.
you catch him in your
can.
arms,
Yeah.
and his eyes are kind of like fluttering and rolling back in his head, and he's mumbling to himself. He can hear you.
River will witness something that she has never done with him. He will sheathe the sword, and he will take this Jin by the hands and say, he will try to like coax him through it, just like breathe, breathe,
And he starts breathing as you instruct. The other refugees see this happening and they get frightened. They kind of like put themselves against the wall and back away from you guys.
breathe deep,
River
and
just says,
share your knowledge.
"Nothing to see here. Just this man was suffering from so many afflictions from and like just goes into like a monologue about like and making up shit about like what he's came in contact with in Ryland and like how he's the lone survivor of whatever happened to him, and he's like, and it was terrible, oh my god, and he's like trying to just distract basically from anything that's happened here, and basically like saying like how she is just treating him, and like this is a form of psychological help.
Got it. So you're telling him to share his what'd you tell him to share?
Share your thoughts. He would say, and make the circle stronger. He would, in return, I would say for this, also share in Shi's thoughts and experiences. So he would see things in like the Mushroom Kingdom. He would see his lord, his liege.
So you can see his thoughts in your head essentially.
Yeah, so what I'm driving toward, if you'll allow it, is the myconids form circles and will like take these spores to like share knowledge within the circle.
But it's not like a metaphysical like thing in front of you. It's more of like a inside your head. You see it.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, cool. So then in your head, he's mumbling to himself and he says, cursed. And you see him on Ryland, right? And he still looks the same way, where he's kind of like disgruntled and like always looking over his shoulder, like he's expecting something bad to happen. And you hear a screech in the air.
Not again.
And overhead, you see a dragon made out of fire and ice swooping down.
Holy
And
shit.
as he looks, and you see him look up, and he's like right at the epicenter, and a blast comes down from this thing, and it lands directly on top of him.
Wow.
And it shows him wake up, and he's just like floating in the sea, floating with his face up towards the sea, and pretty much all of Ryland is just crumbled around him.
Okay.
It skips back. And you see some events of the one shot that happened. You see him in jail, and he says, "Beware the lady of pain in the castle." And he hands over what looks like a scimitar, and it looks kind of like rusted and corroded, and there's like some ooze coming off of it. But he hands it over to I think Shane was a monk. He hands it over to a monk. And it skips forward, and a thing that you guys forgot to mention in the one shot is when the Lady of Pain revealed her face to you guys, all your hearts explode out of your chests.
Oh
I
wow.
remember that. Yeah.
The only reason you guys
yeah.
survived this is because you got a seed that made it so you got resurrected once. You got Revivify cast on you one time, and none of you guys died before that. So luckily, you guys all survived your hearts being freaking explode out of your chests. But that's what you see in your mind. You see all these people with their hearts explode out of their chest. You see Shane's character, the monk, plummet into a hole, holding that scimitar as he falls. You see Aaron's character get buried in snow in an avalanche. And you see another person flayed up above a sign of a tavern which name you cannot recognize. And then you'll see what you your history of your elder and whatnot from the Underdark and all that backstory you have.
Okay. To keep it succinct, he would see a thriving kingdom in the dark. He would see diplomats from here and far, drow, Duragar, giants, other creatures mixed within. He would see a war with the Duragar, the kingdom falling. He would see She's last moments with the sovereign, his lord, dead. And two blades jutting from his corpse. He would receive a lot more information as far as like, his early days, with the intent of this being like a reciprocal thing, but unable to encompass the history that this person seems to have. Given that she has a very young, a young life.
Got it. How long does the spore effect last?
Good question. It lasts.
Yeah, we'll say vamping basically like it's a new type of thing.
I mean, he can
Yeah.
he can technically save at the end of each of his turns, so every 6 seconds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another 2 rolls, I suppose. It's probably not going to make much of a difference.
It's
That's pretty
Constitution
good.
saving throws,
It's definitely women, but so I'll say he snapped out of it after a while, and he's eyes wide, and he's like, "No, forget what I've told you. Please forget. It will only hurt you and myself. No good could come of it." And now he actually looks very afraid, like you get the idea. You know for a fact this guy seems like he cannot die, but he's afraid. So what could he possibly be afraid of? And he kind of like shuts himself away and like purposely leaves and tries to go somewhere where you aren't. I guess he'll probably try to go up here in the front, unless you stop him.
Ripper's just like, he's fine. Right? He's fine.
She, unable to vocalize his thoughts, will tell you, no, he is not fine, but
My friend assures me that he's fine.
I am unsure as to what I have seen.
Awesome. In the back of the ship, you guys know, most of you guys don't know, but Foz has a little 2-year-old child following him around.
Interesting.
If you zoom in closely, you can see.
It's a very small.
Mira needs my help. I'll be back.
Oh, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. If you guys spend any of your day and a half travels going back to the not the mess hall, but the kitchen, where Zoom's cooking, you see Foz is back there with this little girl, and she seems to be flying around and taking orders the best she can for being 2 years old. But she's walking around and smiling and giggling and being adorable. If any of you guys want to ask about her, you may. But it's up to Foz whether or not he wants to divulge any information.
Hey, Paz, who's the kid?
Who's asking?
Zoom.
So Foz wouldn't tell him directly, but Zoom would recognize that the child's demeanor. They kind of go loo, 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 and sing to themselves a lot, and they kind of look like that Trixie woman. But Foz doesn't really give you any more details other than that. And he kind of just calls him the stray one, or little stray, or something like that. But kind of like in a...
Trixie is here, right?
He's actually, for his brusque demeanor, he's actually somewhat nice around the kid. He's still surly, but he's a lot more gentle and doesn't just be like, you fool, or anything, which is very unlike him. But he doesn't tell Zoom directly.
Zoom just intuits all this.
Yeah, like, I'll say that much at least.
This is very what's his name, Persona 5, and I'm in for it.
Sojiro?
Yeah, Sojiro. But Big Trixie is here, right? Like,
Yeah, she's up deck with Vulcan right now, currently.
Okay.
As the travel progresses, you spend some time getting to know some of the people. Vulcan, the two kids you see quite often, you find out that their names are. Let's see. The older one's name is Seb, and the younger one that hugged you, the 6-year-old's name's Juji. And they've grown very fond of you. You seem to always cheer them up when you're around. And I'll say Foz, you switch up shifts with Petra piloting the ship. Whenever she gets tired, you can jump in and take over for her. But I'm not going to make you roll any type of navigation checks or whatever. It's not too far. You just got to keep going the same direction, essentially. But after your day and a half travel, you do arrive breaking the forest, the edge of the forest, and you see this blue sun hovering above Interwood, and it's dousing it in a sapphire light.
forgot about that.
Yep, there's a sapphire or blue sun floating above Hinterwood right now. And I will show you what this looks like. Actually, I think I have a... No, I have this. Ink.
It's the companion.
There you go.
It's
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
yeah. I see
Yeah.
nothing.
Yep, same.
There's a label that says Matt in the top left corner.
I see that.
Fix it.
Bad bitch.
Better?
Ah.
Better.
Mm.
Look at that.
I am
There
not
we
the
go.
hero.
Very blue.
Sorry, we're not the hero.
So this is a little ways outside of the city itself. Here's ramshackle tents and huts put up. There's various refugees who are already stationed here, laughing and playing games with one another, sitting around fire, talking, and just trying to cheer each other up. But as you
This is a
land,
previously set up refugee camp, or this is
this is already stationed here. So you're not setting it up. You just know that Liara Cross needs help protecting and managing this camp while the Interwood authorities vet the refugees one by one and allow them into the city. So as you arrive, you lower the Sky Dancer, the airship. You lower it down to what looks like a dock. It's not really a dock. It's kind of just like a gangplank that they raise up to get you to go down onto the grass level. And upon disembarking, you hear a commotion of screaming
Great.
from off within the forest, calling for help.
The trees.
As
Anything
you
but
look
the trees.
around, you notice Hinterwood zealots vetting the refugees in the camp, and they seem to be unmoved by the pleas for aid. You also notice that Liara Cross and the Druids are nowhere to be seen. What would you like to do?
River. Is this the same day, or is this a new day?
It's been a day and a half, so you guys can do another long rest if you like.
Okay, cool. Yes, I will, because
Seem refreshed.
I need to recover.
I use some spells.
Nice. This is after we've disembarked the ship.
Yes, as soon as you
Correct.
land, is
Okay.
when you start hearing this commotion.
Yeah, Boz would definitely stay on the ship.
You don't want to play two characters, Daniel?
No, Boz would not want to come back here.
Yeah, I assume Zoom and Foz want to stay on the ship because if they get
Yeah.
seen by people of authority, they're not
Yeah.
gonna. It's not gonna go well for them.
Yeah,
What about
honestly,
you?
had I known that we were going to Hinterwood, I probably would have said Foz would do something different. But
And this is what the guys look like. The Hinterwood zealots. This is what they look like. The guys who are vetting the refugees. Let me show you guys.
bunch of tents. Oh wait,
Oh,
They seem
great.
friendly.
Yeah.
Check.
Nice
they-
chaps.
they definitely put in their lifting since we last saw them.
Yeah.
They worked
Yeah,
out
the thing
one
is,
arm.
weren't given the title zealot. They were giving, I think, guard and priest and stuff like that. They are kind of lower tiered in the ranking system. Zealot is rather high. Anyways, you hear this screaming coming off from the edge of the forest. And the zealots don't seem like they really give a damn.
We should investigate. Away! Avengers of Fate!
You don't have to. You can choose to ignore them.
I don't want to talk to them. They're scary.
But they're not where the screams are coming from, right?
The what?
The screams?
The screams are coming from the forest, not from the zealots.
Yeah. I was saying we should go.
Are the zealots harassing people?
No, they are. There's a line
They'll
of
make-
people going up to a desk where they're sitting, and they're just vetting people, asking questions, and going through documents.
and
whatnot.
the screams are coming from deeper in the forest. It's not
Correct.
the zealots harassing people.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting that wrong. I thought they were vetting people, and people are like,
Any fairy tale
"Body
creatures?
wants to."
Onward!
Very well. You guys run into the forest after the screams. Unless it's just River. Does everyone else follow River?
Oh, I go. I'll tell Scroob as well. You know, if you really want to try that hinterberry blood juice, I suppose that would be the best place to ask, my friend.
Oh, and I'll say you do see, as soon as you land, you see the zealots are giving it to the new refugees when they are finally accepted to go into the city. They give them the goblet to drink from.
Scroob, juice!
Would run up and try to get entrance into the city.
That's the wrong way!
One of the zealots like bats you away, like back, get out of here, no. But you guys make it into the deeper into the forest, correct?
Yeah, as we're going, I'm going
Correct.
to use my blessing of the boo 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 boo. Where is it? Where is it? Not Cosmic Omen. What's it called? The thing that gives Mishler advantage on initiative.
Okay.
Vigilant Blessing, that's it. So he gets advantage.
All right. So we'll go ahead and move you guys over here. Can you guys see here?
Yes.
Let me check.
Oh
It's all
wow.
Correct.
blue.
Yes,
Yep.
there are lots of trees that are blue.
All right. Before you see a group of
Blue.
druids trying to protect a few refugees. Among the druids is Liara Cross. She's right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that far. Can you guys see everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I tried to make you guys see everything
but I
because
also
it's
charge-
lit by a blue. The night is going down, but the blue sun is still illuminating the surroundings, so everything looks blue. But it looks like these druids are trying to fight off living trees.
Shit. The hairy trees.
And fix your health accordingly too, because it looks like it ruined your health
I
again.
can't. Like it's not accepting my health.
Oh, can you not fix it in the game itself?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that.
Yeah,
But my
I don't
health,
know.
the health's not
probably
accurate
can-
in the game either.
I might be able to. Let's see.
I have more health than that.
No, you don't. I think you can make it so you can go out of this out of that for health, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that one? No.
Be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Whoa.
I've overridden
You got it?
for now. To see if it sticks.
Update token. That's not what I want.
Trump's
Eh.
in the deep.
Okay. Plug it. All right.
We cannot escape.
So
I will take it.
we're go ahead and we're gonna start initiative here, but let me just pop open this thing and begin combat first.
It's a whole
Bing.
thing.
Yeah. Okay. Begin combat, and then you can
Select
go
your
ahead and
tokens.
Oh, right. That's funny. I forgot that. Apparently, as Scroob, I can cast a couple of spells.
Yeah. Just enough to be dangerous.
I can use Augury and Clairvoyant, so I'm a very discount Foz. Apparently.
roll your initiative. I guess I should roll for.
Which I have advantage on because I'm a barbarian.
Sick. Wow, there's so many people in this round.
I click on Sam.
God damn.
Number one.
That again. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Right. Matt's still gone, correct?
Yeah, he is.
Correct, but he
Not
would
here.
likely be going first because that's just how she works.
I figured he probably would be, but let's just go ahead and start, and he can just jump in whenever it's his turn, yeah? And we'll say no one is gone yet. We'll just say no one is gone yet. So for his to proc his abilities, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way I can add an aura to my token?
An aura.
Yeah. So we get
Oh
bright-
yeah. Let's see if I can do that. Where are we? We are here. Status effect? No, status effect. Good. What's this one? Not that one. This one. Light animation. Ooh.
I saw Babo for a
Ooh.
second.
Bebo?
Bab.
That's Babo.
Burber.
Babo.
Holy shit, things have escalated quickly. What is happening?
Yeah, it's
It's
tree time.
Trees!
It's initiative time.
Somebody used too much fertilizer!
You have an
Apparently.
advantage as well, but
Oh, great.
Hmm.
What a joy.
trying to do everything one-handed.
You have advantage as well.
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
baby.
Yeah.
Ah.
Go on mute here in a second. That's where I'm at.
There you go. That work? You see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Magic.
That's
cool as
not
shit.
gonna get annoying at all.
It's constantly on.
Fabulous.
It never turns off.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that. All right. Did Matt roll?
He got a 23.
23?
23.
14.
Is he in here? I don't see his.
I think he rolled, but then he had to get going or something.
Oh,
I'm here,
okay.
but like I'm feeding the baby, so like she might be screaming. So
Okay.
I think you're up
Is there
first.
a way I can they combatants? Oh, 23?
For some reason, it has him as 14. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, he is up first. Matt is up first.
sorry, give me just a very quick recap of what I'm seeing here.
You guys want to do that for him?
A bunch of trees are attacking a bunch of druids who are defending some refugees. And the green tiger druid is it Liara Cross?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Who's like the druid leader person that we've heard about. That's the situation.
Sorry, I'm multitasking here. Can you just go to somebody else real quick?
It's fine. I need to pop something else up anyway right this second. It'd be good if I got the stats for these people up so I could use them. There it is. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. Be a lot easier if I had a lot less homebrew things to go through. Alright, that looks different. Alright, so the first one up is going to be this druid up here, who is going to go ahead and turn herself into a wolf.
I like it.
Woo!
Lovely. Did that come out?
Ooh.
Yeah,
There it is.
okay.
Up there. There
So,
it is.
how do I want to do this, sir? For initiative purposes is difficult. Cool. I'll just say she's a wolf and have it underneath her. And with the wolf shape, she will try to bite this tree. Bite the tree.
He on it. No, wait. Mark it as your territory.
And she does not.
Loser.
And that is.
Looks like the tree's got more bark than bite.
Matt's still not available. Seems like okay. Next person.
Yeah.
Still feeding baby.
All right, this one will turn into a. What do I have here? Giant tortoise.
Defense mode.
Yep, defense mode. There's a tortoise.
Oh, turtle.
Ooh, okay.
Remember that from
Tortoise. It will attempt to slam.
Slam.
I don't know why these things aren't popping up with
and welcome to
rollable.
the jam.
To the forest slam. All right.
Yeah, that one misses as well. Pretty useless.
Do better.
Right.
Yep. And then it's River's turn.
River.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Looking up something real quick. Hmm. I'll like go up and say rot. I'll say rot and burn the roots. And I'll take out my bow and I'll cast Wall of Fire. Trying to create a wall. Let's see, how long can I make it? 60 feet long. Where's the little draw thing?
Draw me a wall.
Draw polygon? I'll just draw freehand.
Rolly gone.
Let me change my color again. Okay, so I want. Let's see. If I want, I'm going to do it here. 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50, 60. So it's green. I don't know how to change the color.
That's fine.
Let's see. Lines. Oh, here we go. But it's going to be like a multicolor, like flame, like blue and like green and like Aurora Borealis flame this time. But it's still going to be fire damage.
Cool.
And yeah, so I think it pops in at the start of their turns is when they take it, I believe. Oh no, when the wall appears, each creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, we'll do.
And I'm going to cast this at 4th level.
Very good. As you cast it and the flames hit, it looks like it's freaking scorching them as they are vulnerable to fire damage. You said dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they're all going to fail this. I don't know why, but none of my stuff's letting me roll for this. Let's maybe have to click on it. Hold on.
Zippo damage.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be-
that's right.
And then-
Somehow they rolled really high and they have horrible dexterity, so it makes no sense. One rolled, one failed. What's your
My
DC?
DC is 22.
Your DC is 22.
My DC is 22.
Oh my god, okay, they all failed. One crit and they still failed.
Ridiculous DC. So they all take 19 fire damage times 2 if they're vulnerable. So 38.
Got it.
And then as a bonus action, let's see what are my bonuses. Yeah, why not? I'll assume a starry form, and I'll also attack this guy. The one closest to Wolfman. Or Wolf Druid.
That guy? That hits.
So we get 22 for 11 damage.
And
and this
it's
is
radiant damage?
Correct, yeah, this is radiant.
Alright, that is normal. They're not vulnerable to that. That's still good damage. Excellent. Anything else?
I'll just cry out and be like, "The Avengers of Fate are here!" To Liara.
Yara looks back and gives you a nod of approval.
And that's my turn.
Another person's turn is up. They are going to disengage because it's a firewall. Well, I guess they could. No, they can't go attack it. They are going to disengage and move here, and that will
the
be.
fire is facing out. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
figured.
Yeah.
But they don't want to cross it by trying to attack through it. So that'll be her turn. Another one's up here. Disengage and move back here. Be her turn. Samaville is up. He can only be a punchy boy, so he's gonna try to
Punch on
get
your
in.
buns.
20, 25, 30, but as he gets here...
Oh no! I
Oh,
got
tree that
another
was
fucking
dormant.
tree.
That was dormant.
Another fucking
Brings out and tries to attack him and gets
Da, da, da,
advantage.
da.
It's
Gets
another
advantage on his
fucking
attack.
Tree, tree.
It's
Tree
going to
dog.
it's going to attempt to vine him and it has advantage.
Some motherfucking hairy tree.
I'm confused. Thorough Samaville, what's going on here?
You might have
Oh. Crit. Okay, fun.
Oh boy.
This sucks.
Oh,
Okay.
I cast silvery barbs on the tree.
It rolled with advantage, so just take the lower of the two. Is that what you want?
Sure.
Yes.
Not crit. We'll take not
Okay,
crit.
so it's... Is it still going to hit him?
Well-
Yes, still hits him. Okay, Samaville takes... The heck's going... Oh, you put
Who
it up
gets
in
the
thing.
advantage?
We'll give the advantage. Who's next in initiative? We'll give it to Samaville. Because it's his turn.
Okay. He takes 14 damage. He's not raging yet because he didn't anticipate this. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. 14 damage. And he must succeed on a DC 14 strength or dexterity save. So let's do that. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, he is plenty good. However, it can make another vine attack. This one misses, though. So that is it. Samaville's turns. Actually, it wasn't supposed to make that attack anyway because it's not its turn, but it doesn't matter. It is Samaville's turn. He's going to rage now. That off. And make some punchies. He does so. I just do so with advantage because he's not grappling anything, and he cannot grapple these guys. So he makes 2 punches. First misses. Second misses. Lovely.
Sweet.
Turns out punching a tree isn't good for you. Yay.
Also, I have the power of wheel today.
Oh wait, you give him advantage. You give him advantage on those attacks, right?
Well, first attack, right? So I have
So I guess I'll have him roll one more time.
to win.
Secret missed. Okay, never mind. Nothing happens.
No,
It was a
something
good
happens.
advantage. No, because advantage. So that was
I know,
it. Going to
I
the higher roll. So nothing happens. Punching trees. Anyways, Samaville's turns up. It's another druid's turn up here. This one can still kind of reach around the flame, so it'll scoot up. Actually, no, this one is far enough away to where it's going to try to make a special time of retreat and switch to a eagle or hawk or something. Fuck it. Eagle. This thing. And it swoops down to try to do an escape. However, another one shows up and tries to find it. It's within reach now. With advantage. It certainly hits. It is 9 damage. How much health does a Birdo have? Oh, has 1 HP as Birdo. It must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Oh, another one.
And it does so. But it's a Birdo and it's not looking good. The Cross's turn is up. And she'll make a verbal command to try to retreat. Everyone retreat! There's too many of them. And she'll hold her ground there and wait for the refugees to move before she does. And this one will disengage and move back. The one that's next to Samoville is going to whip the crap out of him again.
That good.
First attack misses. And the second attack definitely hits. He takes half damage though, because it is bludgeoning. So he takes 6 damage. So he's 1. He has to try to make a strength save, which he'll probably do. What was that?
Oh, Mitch just went AFK.
Matt's AFK.
He's gone.
We could do
Maybe ate him.
Yeah, he does so, no problem. That is that. Next one's up. One that's up here. When it starts its turn, does it take damage?
With the fire?
Yeah.
Let me double check. Fire. I think it's if they end its turn within 10 feet of the side that has fire on it.
Does it end the turn?
If it enters the when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Got it. So it can walk through the wall and be okay then.
If he walks through it, then he takes it, but then he'd be through.
These don't have very good intelligence. It's going to attempt to walk through the wall.
Okay, so he makes a save.
Alright. And it's a dex save?
Correct.
Pretty awful. It takes full damage.
It takes
And it's double
24
damage.
times 2, so 48.
And it is dead. It killed
Nice.
itself. Naturally. Let me see if it pops up here. Dude. Yeah, so this tree just like engulfs itself in flames as it tries to move past the barrier, and it gets charred and falls to the ground with a thump. Not there. This one will move back here. Mist turns up.
All right.
You should have flushed that ages ago.
No, I did. I was just debating if how close I wanted to get. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go. Come on, god damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go right here. And I will help out Semaville with this tree. My my magic gauntlets. Hold on, I gotta turn this music down.
Drums, hear the drums.
For me,
There
the
we go.
music's not playing, which is weird.
The drums, the drums. Putting into effect my illusionist bracers that allow me to, whenever I use a cantrip, I can use a bonus action on the same turn to cast the cantrip a second time. I will cast Eldritch Blast, and I get 3 bolts of it at level 11.
So
Or
you
I'm
get
sorry,
six-
level.
level 10.
Hold on, I'm sorry, level 10. I can't do that yet. I get 2 beams.
2 beams.
You get 4.
So I get 4. Because I'll use my action and my bonus action.
Very good.
So let's go ahead and do that. So the first beam is a 20.
That'll hit.
Second one, even higher. And then the third one is a 21.
Yep.
And the fourth one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Very
we
good.
hitting tonight.
Blam, 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 blam.
So
16 damage total.
let's see. Did that add in? It didn't add in my bonus, so it's, let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I have, let's see. I have +5 to each shot. So it's an add-on additional 20 to that.
So 36.
36 damage to Tree Boy right here.
Very good damage.
And that's all I got.
Very
Boom,
good.
boom, 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 boom.
All right. It is this one who is going to. Would attacking through the flames count as crossing through it?
It says when a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage, it says. But it ends if this one, it ends kind of on this space, so you could stand like here and attack around it and probably be fine. Or like here and be fine.
Right. Okay. So it'll attack then from around the wall. Just fire hits it. At this druid in front of it. That'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll. That'll hit too. Okay, so 27 damage. How much health is that though? Not a lot. And then let's see the saving throw. Come on, load. It barely succeeds, but it's going to do something additional. It's going to cross the barrier to do this, so it's going to take damage, but it's going to try to slam on top of it.
Ooh.
Slam! It misses, but it knocks itself prone and goes inside the fire, taking damage.
You go,
Fire
tree.
damage.
Yep.
Here it comes. 5d8.
There's a save. Attack, just dexterity save. Definitely fails, so it takes 40 damage.
Yep.
It is barely alive. Okay. And it's prone. Not that it really makes a difference. Scroob is up.
All right. I see this one. Are there any trees with berries on them?
Are there trees with berries? You do see some. You do see some bushes with berries. Yes,
Okay. Are they close to me?
they are right next to you, right next to the
Okay.
stump here.
All right. Scroob's gonna move up over here. First, he's gonna see that the trees are attacking, and he sees Samaville currently punching this one. And so he'll grab a berry off the tree and just eat it, and then his eyes will dilate and he'll go into a juice-induced rage.
No.
And he'll load up some sling bullets, and he's gonna attack this one right here.
Roll a d20 real quick.
All right.
I just want to see if you randomly decided to eat a poison berry.
Yep. No, that makes sense. That's...
Oh no, there's
no.
Oh god.
That's screwed up.
No.
Yeah, you're definitely poisoned.
Like the status effect poisoned?
It'll be. I'll have something for it. Let me just. Is there a poison thing? Good.
Well, because there is a poison status effect, so that's what I'm asking. We have like disadvantage on attacks and stuff.
I'll say you get 2 points of exhaustion from this.
Oof. Here, which is speed halved and disadvantage on attacks and saving throws or skill checks, right?
I believe so.
Okay, well, I would have advantage on this attack because Samville is next to it, and I'm a kobold, so it's just a straight roll. Here. And I get to make 2 because multi-attack. I'm pretty sure that one misses. I'm pretty sure that one hits.
That second roll hit, yes.
Okay. So this one has disadvantage and on everything that isn't me, and anything it hits has resistance if it's not me. And Scroob's gonna hobble off and kind of into this shrub right here. Just my stomach hurts. Bad juice. Ooh.
Is your ammunition magical?
Well, my weapon that I shoot it from is magical.
Okay. Is the damage magical?
I mean, it's because ammunition launched from a magic weapon counts as magical if I remember for determining
That's
like
fine.
resistance.
I just want to make sure.
I do have magical ammo, but I only have like a certain number of bullets. So
Good enough. I just wanted to
and
make
then
sure.
also that second shot, since it hit, it ricochets onto this guy, so I get to make a separate attack roll for that.
Do it.
That one just bounces off ineffectually.
Yeah, it sure does. Anything else?
And that's it.
All right, it's Vulcan's turn.
Any reason I shouldn't follow Samville and just hit the same one?
There's no reason not to.
That's what I'll do.
And then another one appears. Just kidding.
Another one.
All right, smack it.
Normally I strike stone. Alright, first check.
That hits?
17 hits. Sick.
The heck is that? That roll's awful.
What the heck is that?
What?
Yeah, I was just about to do that. I'm like,
That's a total fine roll.
On my screen, it was like super cocked. Okay.
13 damage there.
And it's magical, correct?
Yes, this is magical. bludgeoning.
Cool.
Second
Ooh.
attack. Same as the first.
A little damage.
Little bit better.
You're pounding it with your hammer and blowing chunks of wood out of it as you do so.
Gross.
Splintering.
What a freak.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Cool.
Straightforward.
All right. It is another one of their turns. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, it's the one that's spawned over here. This one's actually going to go for River.
No.
Going to reach out with some vines. You got some sparklies going on.
I do.
So it's going to try to vine you.
He has advantage.
Does he?
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's melee attacking me. And I'm shining like a fucking beacon.
All right. So it's 22 for the first attack.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
And that didn't roll with advantage again. Yeah, even more for the second one. Okay, so first off, the damage is decent. It's just take the it's 14 plus 16, 30 damage total.
14 on the first one.
14 and then 16, yeah.
Okay. So 30 damage. Let me roll 2.
It's bludgeoning damage. And you have to make
Yeah.
make yourself 2 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, deck saves.
Oh wait, just a sec. What was the damage that you took previously?
14.
Okay, so I'm raging, and another creature I can see within 30 feet. That's yeah.
Yep.
I can reduce the damage by 3d6.
Good.
Oh.
For one of the attacks.
So I reduced it by 9. So you said one was 14.
One's 16, one's 14.
I'll do the 14. Not that it matters, but give yourself 9 HP back.
All right, sweet. I'll take it. Unfortunately, though, I still rolled a 7 on my Constitution save, so Firewall is down.
Cool.
They
And,
hacked the
then-
firewall. They've hacked the system.
2 dexterity
They've
saving
hacked the
throws.
mainframe.
Okay. First one,
That's plenty.
17, and second
Second
one.
Oh, you're good.
Right.
Never mind then. You're not grappled by vines.
Huzzah. I'm shining, but I'm still fast.
It will still attempt to try to slam you though, regardless. It has a very low chance of hitting you with this, but if it does, it's going to do a lot of damage. It makes itself go prone doing so.
I do not have a great AC, and I
Ooh,
can...
very high. It rolled a 19.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit me.
Okay, so it slams on top of you. Part of its third attack. And it deals itself 23 damage to you.
Ouchies.
It's prone. This one is prone, but it's freaking weak, so it doesn't really matter. And that is its turn. Did you
deal
gain
damage
health?
to me?
Oh yeah, I did 23.
Oh,
damage.
23. Gotcha. I missed that. Okay. Ouch.
Alright. Ouch time. Fool's turn. You think that applies more to the refugees and her druids to try to like get everyone out rather than fight? Yeah, if you want to. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to like move forward and then throw it out to like be a distraction? Yeah, about 30 feet or something. Okay. And then you can throw it out on the 30. Okay. You can move back if you want to and be in a safer spot. Okay. Let me see if I can do something. Put a second one out. And I'll just give it like a glow. No, I won't give it a glow. I'm watching Switch. Cool. It's prone, so you do have an advantage. You still hit it. More damage. And damage. Good to good. Do it. You have an advantage if you want to see if you crit. Nope, but you can still roll damage. Pretty good damage on that one. 16. Incantation. Oh, whatever.
Mhm.
Is that a bonus action or is that free? Sure. Go ahead and do so. Has advantage as well. Nope. Good damage though. Taking some damage. Is that all? Alright. Okay, the one, the bent bark up top, is going to try to vine this through it. It was the turtle. What's up? You do something else? Okay, okay. One of the vines misses. If a check doesn't make. There it is. Oh, it fails. Not good. So this
Ooh.
one is grappled. Or grappled. Let's put that on it. Okay. So while grappled this way, the AC of this creature is reduced to 10 until it breaks free.
Oh.
Fun. And now I'll try to slam it. Because slam doesn't have a good chance of hitting, but now it does. And it still misses. Because it rolled extremely low. So this one knocked itself prone and still missed.
What a
Pretty
loser.
embarrassing. What a loser. Alright. The last one, where is it? This one will do the same thing to the wolf. hits. That hits as well for 6 damage. How much health does this have? Wolf is gone. Takes damage through the wolf. Is it grappled? Let's see if you're grappled. Sure is. AC gets reduced to 10, and it's trying to get slammed. Sure does slam. Okay. That druid's looking real weak. And she's turn again. But since he's not keeping,
Okay.
we'll just keep going.
He's gonna go and do a whirlwind of 2 turns in a row in a sec.
Seriously. The druid that's got slammed is its turn. It's going to try to break free of the vines. Dexterity check. Did it do it? Yeah, it did it. Okay. No longer restrained. And it's going to... Shoot, can't disengage anymore. It'll attempt to just back off and take eat an opportunity attack. Which it does it, and actually downs them.
Nice.
No.
Not nice.
Bad.
Yeah, down. Probably will be dead soon. The other one that's restrained is going to attempt to break free as well. It does not break free, and it's stuck there, and that is its turn.
Lovely.
River is up again.
Okay. Does this guy look very hurt?
That one, it looks bloodied, if you can say that for a tree. The one by Somerville and Vulcan's looking worse, and the one above them is like on death's doors. It's got like most of its limbs chopped off.
It's looking sappy.
Happy. Yeah. Looking a bit dry.
Let's see. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Got it.
So let's see. Boink. I'll do one with my free uses. And I will go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30. This should be a good spot. And I'm going to present my holy symbol, which in this case is a kind of a talisman that's on the back of a glove that I pull my bow back with. And I hold it up, and I say, Celestian, shield us! And I'm going to evoke the... Where is it? My channel divinity of the Twilight Sanctuary.
Ooh.
So in a 30 feet radius around me is filled with dim light, so it looks like basically just like a starry, like, amphitheater like around us. And any creature that for the next minute until I'm incapacitated or die, any creature that ends its turn within 30 feet of me gains 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points. And I can, or if they're charmed or frightened, I can end one of those effects.
Cool.
Very
I mean,
So yeah, basically, if you end your turn within 30 feet of me, you'll gain
30.
temp HP. And if you're charmed or frightened, you can end that.
So everyone essentially.
Yeah.
That's a huge radius.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's not good. All right, I'm not gonna go ahead and put that on every single person.
Yeah,
It's gonna take
that's
too long. So I'm just gonna like, if it
And I
points in a
just
fire,
say,
with not extra damage.
let the macrocosmos flow into you. And as I end my turn, I gain some temp HP.
Very good.
So get. Whoop. Oh, it rolled twice for some reason. But I get 5 temp HP. And hopefully that helps people. And I don't know if that's going to help dying people. I don't know if temp HP helps them, but hopefully.
Cool. No, temp HP. I don't think revives people.
Yeah.
Right? I'll say some of the refugees are moved a bit. That's about right.
And if they're frightened, they feel slightly less frightened, maybe.
We'll go here in its turn. This one will go here in its turn. Somerville will keep trying to punch a tree.
Mm-hmm.
This time, doing it 3 times. 3 punches of a tree. Let me see. Oh, there goes. 1 attack misses. The 2 attacks hits for 27 damage, and it kills it. Sandoval punches a hole through this tree, and it dies.
Noise.
There you go. That's Sandoval's turn. He'll stand his ground there. This guy will stand in front here. Well, actually, this is the eagle one. It'll break out of eagle form and attempt to administer a good berry into this one's mouth. It's dead.
Also, Somerville, you gain temp HP as well.
Okay.
5.
We'll put that
I think maybe just for the ease of this, anyone gains 5 temp HP, I guess.
Makes seems easy.
To roll for every turn.
Leog Cross will once again. Well, actually, she'll free the grappled one with her claw. She'll scratch the binds off her, so she's free, and then she'll back herself up 1. This one's up. It'll move up here. This one will take put. And Myth's turn. Myth. George, is he there?
He's back.
Sorry, I had to go pee. I will do the same thing I did to the last guy onto this one. I will do, go ahead at 4. Oh, the last one crit. First one's a 22, then a 15, 18, and 29.
15 matches, so you hit with all of them.
All right. So let's roll that first one.
Nice, 15 damage.
15. 15. 9. So it's 39. And then the last one, we're going to go to the chart. hit against the target causes them to be frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
No need, because you slay this thing. Your others blast through it.
Awesome.
Yeah, the blue sunlight beams through it as the holes go through. Shoots through the beams of light from the blue sun illuminate through it. And it dies.
Awesome. Yes, finally.
Think. Very good. Right. This one is still up somehow. Is going to stand up and attempt to do its combo on Druid. Let's see. That matches. So it's with both of those. It knocks this one down. And then it's going to attempt to slam it too. Has advantage in that attack. Yeah, this drew is smash flat. She's dead.
Which one? Oh no.
That one.
Can I try and silvery barbs it?
Had advantage. Do you still want to try?
Do we know what's giving them advantage?
It knocked it down, so this one's
Okay. She was prone. Okay.
It's likely going to kill it anyway. I'll just tell you that.
Okay. Yeah, if it looks unavoidable, save it, I guess.
Yep, sadly. Where is the... It's really irritating. It doesn't really highlight it very well. Where is it? I don't see it in the list.
I don't know if it took a turn.
Maybe it didn't. Whatever, it's dead now. It might not be in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's there in initiative.
Oh, well. Scroob is up.
Alright, I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, because that's as far as I can go. I don't know if this is Thul's shadow or the real thing, but if it's the real thing, he gets vomit on his boots.
That's the echo.
Scroob retches, and he's going to see this cute little turtle over there, and as a fellow reptilian, he's going to try to defend it.
Got it.
And so he'll shoot 2 shots for that. I assume these druids are allies for
Yeah, the druids are allies.
whatever. Okay, so due to kobold pack tactics, this is just a straight roll. And you know what? I'll make this first one. I'll make both these sharpshooter shots because why not? So -5 to hit.
Pew pew.
That's a miss.
Yep, that's what I figured. And why not?
And that is still a miss, sadly.
So he's just vomiting between shots and just can't get the circles going.
But wait. I'll use one of my reactions to give you a bonus of my wheel, my
Ooh.
cosmic omen.
Oh man!
So I added.
See what I did there?
So you add 3 to the.
So 22 -5 would be 17 to hit.
70 does hit. But
guess it would be-
I have to say, don't you have disadvantage on attack rolls?
But I'm a kobold, so I have pack tactics.
Oh, okay.
So as long as there's
Got it,
something
got it.
adjacent, it's a straight roll.
Got it.
Which is
Right,
yeah.
right.
Otherwise, yes, I would.
Got it. Okay.
But I gotta protect the
enough.
cute turtle. So 16
Do it.
damage to the tree. I hit it in the
16 damage.
acorn hole.
Alright.
That's it.
That's right.
Don't eat the berries. Bad juice. Ugh.
You actually
Oh,
thought it tasted
screw.
delicious, but your stomach hurts now.
Oh, okay.
You
Story
get
of my
10
life.
HP.
Just
Story
like the
of my
berries.
life.
Don't swallow. Just chew them and spit them out.
Cool.
Everyone who's been ending their turn gets 5 temp HP also, just so you.
I will give myself 5 temp HP because I am. Yes.
Vulcan's turn.
Sick. This is the one that knocked out this guy.
Yep.
Our
and
druid?
yeah, almost smashed. So this one's also prone if you want to go up and smack it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That I have advantage.
Yep.
Guess I don't need to give it to myself. Burp. Ooh, that's a dirty roll.
Dort.
Uh, does it show? Just
Yep.
me. I taunt it. I am doing this to you.
And when you
What's
hit
this
it, you hit it so hard,
Huh.
it cracks in half and splits in two, and it dies.
Okay.
Ooh. Love to
Well,
see it.
He's a lumberjack. He's okay.
I can move. Oh, he's dead. Do we use up actions to switch weapons?
Eh. No.
You have a
Crossbow
free
time.
action.
It's crossbow time. I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Eat
Well,
that.
no, they're both prone, aren't they?
Yep.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I'm shooting him anyways. With
I won't even give you disadvantage because it's so big that it's like it'd be dumb to
Oh.
say it's.
then
I'll
it's
give
an
you
18.
I'll let you hit it. Yeah.
Sick.
Oh my god, it's so big.
It's huge.
Or
Or piercing damage.
and it's not magical.
It is not magical.
Okay, so it takes half.
I'm doing my
So
part.
You just see
I'm
it
doing
narrow
my
down
part.
to 50.
Real quick, there's a new game that just came out for for that. It's a goddamn
Starship
movie
Troopers.
for Starship Troopers. It's actually really fun.
It was cool.
It's, everybody,
It was
yeah, it's great. I'll tell you after.
Huh.
Just came out on Steam like
Yeah,
3
extermination.
weeks ago.
Okay,
Yeah, Joel and I were playing it. He was screaming. It's not easy.
Ooh, you're up.
Come on, Thule. Double kill right now.
Seems to work for Vulcan. Vulcan.
So
You
great.
can probably move up there and then bring your echo up there, right? You can just respawn it. Bonus actions pop them over there. Attack her. Here. Do so. Correct. Correct. Touch 9 definitely hits. Got it. Attack again. Now it hits.
Wow.
Still hits.
God damn it.
Oh no!
It is barely up. Oh my god.
Dude, what is going on here?
Better roll
Wow.
on that goodness check. Sorry,
It's really unlucky.
I've never seen that before.
Unfortunate damage rolls.
The attack misses without any other effect. Not terrible. Could have been a lot worse. You've done good damage though.
I'll be right back.
I gotta pee.
Good action trick. Okay. Oh man. It's enough damage. That's good. You cleave it down the middle and it drops down dead. Cool. All right, it's the last one's. Oh, it's the last one's turn. What happened?
That's just me jumping back in. Sorry, the family's gonna. So just have me jump in and slash a bunch, and I gotta go. So,
All right.
Have a good night, Matt.
hi y'all.
Alright.
Hey, the last one is up is going to attack this druid. It's going to stand itself back up first. And then make its 5 attacks. Which both hit. This is a turtle. Alright, so it's out of turtle form. Still standing. See if it can escape it. It does not. It's grappled, so its AC becomes 10. Alright. It gets slammed for a ton of damage and gets flattened and killed. Good.
Oh no.
It's She's turn. We'll just get him for now.
She told, or Matt told me to take control here.
If you want to, go for him. It's one left.
I can try. Let's see.
Just move him all the way up there if you want to, because he's had turns to do stuff.
Yeah.
He should be able to kill it.
Yeah. He has like fire damage and shit too, I think.
This is also brown.
I can't move him, but yeah.
I'll do so.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are his attacks? I'm guessing he's going to use Sovereign's Burning Resolve on this thing, because that sounds dope.
Is this the sword name?
Yeah, it's like his fiery sword, I think.
Ooh.
Slashing. Fire, yeah. Okay. But doesn't he get some... Let's see, on his first attack... He gets like a shit ton of shit. Dread Ambusher adds Wisdom modifier to initiative. Extra D8. I'm just gonna hit the attack button and see what happens.
Do it.
Yoink.
That'll hit. There's a lot of damage. My god.
And I don't think that's even it. I think there's also... Oh, wait. Is that it?
Well, he's a rogue. What is he?
We have sneak attack.
No, it doesn't look
Let's
like it. It would have popped up automatically, right?
Oh, he
It's
is
all right,
rogue.
I'm
He
back.
does get
Oh, it is. You got a +3 on there.
Yeah, so he gets an additional d6, and then I think because it's the first round, he gets.
That's exactly what he needed. He only had 4 health left.
Oh, okay, great.
Sweet.
Yeah, he would have gotten like 2d8 as well from the first attack, whatever thing that he gets, his Dread Ambusher, all that shit, whatever. he does it. He does the thing.
Very good. He succeeded in killing
And
the
we'll say
tree.
like, as he does it, he was just like slowly moving the whole time, and as he does, it's like he does like a little fire tornado strike, eviscerating this thing and burning it at the same time.
Excellent. 2 of these druids are smushed flat and unrepairable. But you guys do manage to secure the rest of the refugees who looks like none of them have perished to the trees back to the base camp. Let me bring you back over there real quick.
Ooh.
Super bright blue. It's weird. It gets like super bright blue and then gets back to whatever.
Yeah,
You guys see that? It loads in. Yeah, that's strange. Cool. Let me see if I have a thing for Leon. Should. I sure do.
Oh, sick.
It's Liara Cross, the leader of yeah, well, he'd be
Bud
bricked
would have
up
been
right now.
creaming.
He'd be bricked up.
Bricked.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Liara Cross. She kind of panting, catching her breath, and she's like, "Thank you for assisting us. You're quite well skilled, each of you, in your own regard. Without you, we might not have made it."
appears we made it just in the nick of time.
Glad we could help.
Seems so. Still, we lost two druids.
Alas.
We're hard to come by these days. We'll have to have them buried in hopefully neutral ground where nothing grows. Weird coming from a druid to say something like that. She seems a little bit distraught about losing 2 of her own. She says, "Come with me. I'll show you to your quarters if you choose to stay down here in the camp instead of back on your ship. That's up to you."
Very well. We could use the rest as well.
All right. She says, "These awakened trees are a new occurrence. People are claiming that the hangman's tree is waking these normal trees, but this is yet to be proven." She says, "This base camp, it temporarily houses the refugees until the zealots can vet every last man, woman, and child before they're allowed into the city. We, as guild members, offer protection to the refugees from any threats to the force and elsewhere," hinting, pointing towards the zealots, kind of like stealthily, like suggesting that the zealots are kind of assholes. She's like saying that the stuff in the forest is not the only threat to the people there. These Hinterwood zealots are hard to work with, to say the least.
Yes,
Yeah, you guys are far enough away to where they definitely couldn't hear you.
they seem quite dispassionate.
That's putting it lightly. She says it's a good thing that the Awakened had never made an attack on Hinterwood in all the 10 years of since the Awakening. Because if they had, I don't think God would be up for the challenge. Not that they're incapable of fighting. It's just that they wouldn't want to. She says, "This way," and she brings you to a large tent furnished with cots, where A little spread of fruit and vegetables is laid on a table before you to eat as well. She said, if you don't want to stay aboard your ship for lodgings, you're welcome to stay here with us.
That sounds like a great plan.
Very well. Then I'll see you in the morrow. As she leaves, two of the surviving refugees from the attack approach you. The first is a man named Rindar. He approaches the group. He says, "Hello, friends. My name is Rindar. I feel much obliged to thank you for saving our lives."
Pleasure.
You see, I am a procurer of magical gear, and I feel like maybe one of them could be of use for. I could give you one of these for free, if you'd like. Usually they sell for 200 gold a pop. And he shows you his wares. He has 3 items, 3 homebrewed items actually.
Oh.
The first is the sling bullets of returning.
Daniel.
Ooh boy.
The second is a womb of sin summoning candle.
Hmm.
The third is an arrow of displacement.
Ooh.
Arrow or arrow?
Arrow.
Arrow.
And he offers a description of each. He said the sling bullets of returning are magical bullets, count for magical damage, and once fired, they will return to you. You would never have to buy ammunition ever again.
Oh, cool. Usually I just pick up rocks, but I guess that works.
These are much more. What's the word for it? Practical. She says this guy says, the Womb of Sin summoning candle can be used. Don't ask me where I got these, by the way, because I will not tell you. The Womb of Sin summoning candle can be used to summon 2 sin-born creatures from the realm of sin at once, maintaining concentration on both. If that pleases you. Lastly, the arrow displacement can be used as a way of teleportation. Wherever you shoot the arrow, you will teleport to, and the arrow will reappear in your quiver.
I'm quite interested in that, but it might actually be more. It will work in a crossbow.
It sure will.
Oh.
Vulcan wants it. Vulcan's like, bridge the gap of his crappy movement speed so he can get in melee range.
Perhaps it's time to put down the hammer.
You only
And go home.
I think it'd be pretty badass to shoot like a monster with this thing and then like teleport onto the monster. That'd be pretty dope.
Now, is it whoever
Yeah, like a
shoots the
grappling hook.
arrow teleports, or could you attune it to someone and then have somebody else shoot the arrow to teleport them to a spot?
It's whoever
Very
shoots it.
portal.
So once shot from a weapon, it does this.
You know
Let me-
what Vulcan needs to do? He needs to build a crossbow into his hammer, so he like shoots it out of there and then.
True. I need a DM to let me homebrew that one. The hammer bow. Bow hammer. Oh, bow hammer, so good.
That sounds like a Monster Hunter weapon. That sounds dope, actually.
So the arrow displacement it can't be broken except for if it's up to within a anti-magic field. Whenever a creature uses an action to shoot the arrow from a weapon at an unoccupied space within 60 feet, they are teleported to that location and the arrow reappears in their assigned quiver.
Could be useful.
Which one do you want?
Could we buy any more off of him?
Oh, certainly. I sell them for 200 gold each.
Well, I'd be down for putting some gold towards an item or two.
I could
You know?
put 100 gold because that's what I got toward something, preferably the magic rocks. But
Is he giving one of them for free and the rest we pay?
Yeah, so if
you
we
want to, yeah.
scrounge up 200 gold between all of us, we could buy it. Well, get all three.
I will
It's,
give Scroob my 100 gold to help with that.
They're 200 gold each, so that means it's 400 gold for two of them, and then
we
one's
get
free.
one for free and then
Right.
400 gold for the total.
Yes.
So yeah, 400 gold between all of us.
I only give 100 gold to Scroob so he can get his weapon.
Okay.
All right, how much gold does Samuel have? I'm sure he has a lot. Oh, we all got 100 gold from that mission
Right.
too. So keep that in
Zoom
mind.
is rich.
Samuel will offer his 100 gold as
Rubies?
well.
No, Zoom is.
Oh, I thought you said Scroob. I'm like,
Also, she
oh,
is rich. She has like a shit ton of gold.
Zoom is not with you guys, so
Yeah.
that he would get his gold to be added. But you got Samuel giving 100, Myth giving 100.
That's sort of like 5.
That's fine. You got 100 gold from that last mission that you completed, so you can add that to inventory. I mean, if you want to buy all of them, that's 400 gold, and you already got 200 gold. What can you put your money in?
How much we short?
200. Well, I can put in. I'll put in 100.
I'm putting in 100, so 100 from Myth, 100 from
That's
me.
400 then. So Somerville, Myth, Scroob, and River put in 100 each. So
Yep.
River
so
is
then you can
for-
all three add them.
worth it.
They should be available in the in D&D Beyond to add to inventory. So you can divvy them up however you want. Scroob will probably get the thing of bullets. Bullet returning. Whoever wants the arrow can add that to inventory, and whoever wants the Womb of Sin summoning candle can add that to inventory as well.
What's it called? Sling bullets?
Sorry, let me get that for you.
Okay.
It's
I'm
called
searching up.
Sling Bullets of Returning.
Okay.
It should pop up. Let me know if it doesn't.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that.
All right, let me see if
Seeing
it
like sling
gives it
bullets
one.
plus 1. But
No. Sling Bullets of Returning. It's probably not coming up as are you searching all?
I'm doing the manage inventory filter. So it should be
Hmm.
all. Let me see.
Let me see if I can
I'm seeing it. Sling bullets of returning.
yeah, so it should be available for everyone. Maybe your character has homebrewed stuff turned off.
Maybe that might be it. That or oh yeah, there we go. That was it.
Okay. Vulcan, do you want the arrow?
River seemed more interested. I'm okay without it.
No. I want it for you.
Oh,
River
A good
already
thing
has
about
gold.
it too is a good thing about this too is I don't think any of these items. I'm not sure about the candle, but I don't think any of them require attunement.
Yeah, so it's just a nice way for you to get around, so you don't have to shoot your crossbow at things that much. You can
And,
shoot it and now
run
hammer
less.
them.
very well.
Also, it's a free disengage,
True.
kind of half of an attack to disengage.
Hit me with the name again.
Arrow of Displacement. Did you guys
Oh.
add the Woomasin summoning candle too? One of you guys?
What does that do again?
Give it to Myth, I guess, because he's the most magically inclined.
Yeah, summoning.
Womb of Sin summoning candle. This one does require attunement. The slender taper is dedicated to the Womb of Sin cult and is imbued with Sinborn corruption. The candle's alignment is a type of evil. The GM chooses the Sinborn god and associated evil alignment or determines it randomly. Candle's magic is activated when the candle is lit, which requires an action. After burning for 4 hours, the candle is destroyed. Or you can step it out earlier and save the time. And burning in increments of 1 minute at a time. But the candle sheds haunting dim light, red light, in a 30-foot radius. Any creature within that light has advantage on saving throws made to maintain control of Sinborn monsters they've summoned by both concentration and casting. In addition, a womb of Sin cultists in the light, they maintain concentration on 2 Sinborn summoning spells at once. For every minute a creature spends in the candle's light, that creature gains a point of Sinborn corruption, which is something you don't know about yet. Eh.
I mean, I can't summon Sinborn, so
Yeah, but it's
I don't need it.
It is a nice item to have in case you encounter someone that might use it, or you could barter with. I will say that Rindar tells you that this is usually only found on elder Mumusin cultists.
I mean,
So you can just throw it in a bag for now.
Wasn't there someone who could summon Sinborn? But I think
That was
was
Kordax.
Dad.
Yeah, Cordax did. But wasn't someone able to summon Sinborns as well after Cordax? Was that you, Myth? I can't remember.
Nope.
Well, we'll see. We'll hold on to it. Better that nobody else has it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you bought them on. The guy thinks again, Rindar thinks again, backs away, and then another person approaches you, who is another survivor from the refugees. And this person, River recognizes.
Oh,
Let me see. Where am I?
I guess I'll add it to my backpack.
Ah, very jealous.
This is one of the chosen that was with you, that got petrified alongside you. Her name is Rain Moonwalker.
Rain?
I thought it was you.
Oh, thanks, Celestian. And I go up and I give her a hug.
She kind of like begrudgingly accepts your hug, but doesn't really hug you back. All of us thought you were dead.
You survived.
Yes, and the rest of us as well. Well, not the rest of us. The clergy and the priest died, but
And
the
my
other 6,
brother?
yes. Last I seen him, he was looking for you, trying to find a way back into the tunnels, but the tunnels were flooded, so we couldn't go back the way we came in.
River just has his hands on her shoulders and just puts his head down and comes up and he's tears kind of flowing down his of joy basically flowing down his face. And he's like, "What? You've been here? What? Where's the rest of you?"
I was not here. No, I was in Ryland. Ryland got destroyed, and I happened to be on a boat. They made me a refugee.
Were you
Can you
on our
imagine?
boat the whole time and I didn't see you?
Not your boat. No, I was already in the camp.
Oh, I see.
You see, they make everyone who doesn't have a home these days a refugee. I couldn't just travel anywhere. They threw me on a boat and sent me over to Winterwood.
Well, that is our way. Wandering, is it not?
Seems that way. Your brother Cloud, he frantically searched for an unflooded tunnel to reach you. Seemed futile. But after a while, the 6 of us went our separate ways. Last I heard of him, he went to Hinterwood to try to find a way to get to you. The others went to Nadir, Sky Peak, Thagbadur, and Ovella, I think. Anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you. I
You're
don't
saying
know
my
what-
brother is in Hinterwood?
That's where he said he was going. I mean, it's not like we're looking out for each other these days.
This is...
You know, I felt bad deserting you there because you were the last one that didn't get the Greater Restoration spell cast on you to unpetrify you. And I was last. You know, it could have been me stuck back there, but that wasn't the case.
I'm like, it's Celestian's will. I think nothing of it.
Yeah,
It's just so
Sebastian.
good. I was worried. I was worried
So this-
about all of you. We didn't find any bodies. We didn't find any statues, so I was worried that you had maybe been crushed.
When you say Celestian's real, she kind of scoffs, which kind of takes you back because she was supposed to be a chosen follower. And she says, Celestian, man, we were fools back then to follow things such blindly. Look at the world we live in now.
I say things
And
haven't changed that much, really.
and she pulls back her eye patch, and there's a hole where her gem eye would have been. And she's what you see in her hand there. It looks like a coin. She's actually flipping around her gem eye. She took it out herself. You could say I'm not part of that faith anymore.
River just like looks very confused and is just like, oh, and kind of like just kind of touches his own face for a moment, and just says like, are you the only one who's taken this path?
Who knows? I fell upon hard times after I thought things would be, you know, heaven on earth from the time I got petrified. The time I got unpetrified, everything has been hell. So I don't think that is a coincidence.
Say, but
Your
don't
brother
you-
seems to be more devout than the rest of us. The others, more so too, I guess. Some seem skeptical, but I was always skeptical coming in. Kind of pressured into the situation, actually. But it's good to see you. I'm glad you're alive.
Yes, it's truly wonderful to see you. I'm glad that you're safe.
Likewise. And she kind of just bows and thanks you again and walks off. And you rest for the night. And you all may get a long rest.
Cool.
Huzzah.
I can recover 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep. In the morning, you wake and someone scurries into your tent and says, "Wake up, all you! Wake up! Something's happened aboard your ship." You get informed that Zoom and Foz are missing.
Great.
Great.
Also, everyone. Oh, sorry, I totally skipped something. While you're asleep, you guys all get some type of dream. Totally skipped this note. Let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 8. None of the same numbers.
4.
2.
6.
8.
Okay. No one picked 1.
Nope.
Okay. I'll just say that's Samaville. Okay. Yes, Samaville. Samaville sees in his dream the bride of Lathander, who he's never seen before, in chains, but suddenly the chains fall off. Who had 2?
I did. That was me.
Myth, you see Lathander, or what you think is Lathander, reaching a hand out towards you. But upon closer investigation, you see that it's not Lathander. It's just a man in a mask pretending to be the god. But even more concerning is that there's a looming figure, looming shadowy figure towering behind this fake Lathander. Did anyone say 3? No?
She said 3.
Okay. She sees the blue sun, like the one above Hinterwood, slowly burning out. Anyone say 4?
I did.
All right, River, you see the flag of Lathander burning on the ground and a womb of sin flag standing above it. Anyone say 5? No? That's
Trixie.
Trixie. Trixie sees a top-down view of the forest, like the one that you're in, where a gaseous mist is blowing through forcefully parted trees. Anyone say 6?
I said 6.
Vulcan, you see a woman from behind, missing an arm, turning into various forms, but in every single form that she turns into, her arm is still missing.
Ross was 7. I was 8.
7? Ross said 7? 7. Thule, you see a feminine, shadow-like figure seeming to be controlled like a dancing puppet, and it appears like everything she touches turns to stone. And who has 8?
That was me.
Right. That is Scroob. Scroob, you see an open portal to a dark abysmal realm where skittering creatures can be seen scurrying through the shroud. All right, so that's what you see in your dreams. The morning you wake, you get alerted that Zoom and Foz are missing, and everyone aboard your ship besides those 2 that were gone have been turned to stone. You also get alerted that a massive tunnel has appeared less than a mile into the forest. Liara herself suggests that the party goes and investigate the tunnel while they keep control of the base camp. The druids and her keep control of the base camp. She's been told that something troubling lies near its entrance, but if it's true, it doesn't bode well for the rest of the group. And that is where I will leave you.
All right.
Dang.
Cool.
All right.
Doo-doo-doo.
Well, thank you, Tyler.
Cool. Thank
Yep.
you. All right. I gotta get to bed because I have an 8 a.m. meeting
Yes.
tomorrow. So.
As
Yep,
do
yep.
I.
All right.
Alright,
I'll talk to you
boys.
later. Bye.
Have a
Good night,
good
everybody.
night. Bye bye.
Night.
Yep. Thanks, Tyler. It was fun.